He was gone in England for a couple of years.
It's a fair question, Tom.
I was just going to say, at first I was going to be appalled, but you think about it, it's actually a pretty fair question. No, I don't. I don't have any metal plate in my head. But there was a gap. There was a few years that I wasn't in the country.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
And I came back with metal parts.
I figure that's indicated.
Yeah, there you go. You get a hip, you get a free plate in the head.
There you go.
So
they do in England.
Did you get your hip in Europe like these breast replacements, breast enhancements they're taking out? Do we need to worry about you with that?
I don't know. They said when I got it, when I got both of them, when I got one then the other, they said, we can't tell you how long it's going to last because
it's new, right?
Because it's Europe and this was free.
No. The good part is the guy goes, I can't tell you how long these are going to last because the ones I put in 25 years ago are still working.
Ah, that's good.
So I thought, all right, I'll take that as a positive
You got
sign.
at least 25 years, you figure.
And the guy, there was another young guy.
I'd be worried if he was putting in the same ones he was putting in 25 years ago myself, but I tend to overthink things.
The design, the original design is,
Well, when you sent those X-rays, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, so it looks like it fit.
Yeah, Tom sent us an X-ray of the first one. It was the first one I think you just sent because I think it was only the one side, the X-ray that you sent.
Yeah.
And
the other one looks exactly the same.
But it looked good to me, so it must be all right.
I like even just this past week I went to the airport security, and on the U.S. side they don't. In Europe they're pretty cool with it for whatever reason, but on the U.S. side they're real edgy in security. And
the wee machine.
Well, I get that. I do the spectrometer now whenever possible.
The wee machine. Sure.
But whatever. When you have to go through the one that doesn't have the spectrometer, the fry your nuts off machine.
Yeah, right. You're in an airport that doesn't have them yet.
Yeah, the guy goes, "What is that?" I have metal. I have
a card. Do you have a card?
Yeah, I have a card. Okay. Yeah, I can show him the card. I don't know what this means. If you read the card, it says,
"Can you just read the card, please?"
Well, this is Dr. Talk. No, it wasn't that bad. But he's like, well, I'm not a medical professional. It just says,
I got a
prosthetic.
I got a thing.
I got one on each side.
I got some metal in there.
Well, it looks like a gun. You got to take it out.
Well, do you mind if I scan you? Well, you have to scan me because I set the machine off. So I'm
not going to try to tell you how to do your job, sir.
Yeah. If I can't go through the super duper naked machine, and if I go through the naked machine, there's never a problem.
Oh, sure.
You put your hands up, and they go clear.
They can't even see it in the
no,
machine.
they can see it.
Oh, they can see it?
But I don't set anything off.
Oh.
It shows clearly inside me. Okay. So, the cortex bomb, the cortex bomb that I've got in my brain.
We'll be okay.
It's inside me.
Yeah, they got no problem with that.
So when I go through the naked machine, it's okay. You don't go through the naked machine and it just gets everybody uptight.
Then they go, what is this? What is this? What is this?
Was the sky above the sprawl indeed the color of a television tuned to a dead channel?
It's right.
Was it?
Every time now I go and have a coffee someplace in another city, I think, Tom sat and had the night's first pills in the jar de tea.
Chiba.
Chiba.
The coffee grounds starting to vibrate in the bottom of his cup. But thank you.
Which actually I found out is a sign of disapproval.
Is it?
It is.
Really, the snapping?
In the old classical sense.
So like in the
Ginsburg
days.
You're going back a couple centuries or so.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
as opposed to 1960s New York.
Yeah, like 60s New York. Sign of disapproval.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird because TV lied to us.
Yes, it did.
Did it change at some point? I mean, is there a historical record of
this?
This
is, in fact, a Tom fact.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Something that might not necessarily be true.
It's a Jeff
but I'm pretty
fact.
sure
Okay.
it
I like
is.
it.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, but going back to the airport thing, it's the problem is it doesn't just beep; it beeps a different tone because it's a serious chunk of metal.
Yeah,
And you know that it just gets the look. It just I'm for comedic purposes I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it gets the look. And then
they're trained for that other sound.
And then they do the hand in your in your pants search. You get the hand in your pants.
That's not searching for guns.
We call that a fringe benefit of the job, sir.
Do you do this for everyone?
Well, for women, I'm legally obligated to call over a female officer to do it.
The last time I was in the O'Hare, I got to make a choice. I could choose the naked machine or the traditional metal detector. And you've got all these crazy right-wing people like, you know what? I'm not going through that thing. I don't know what that is. That's some sort of cancer thing. Obama gave it to me. You know what? They didn't have one of these when Bush was president. That kind of stuff. The Alex Jones people. It's scanning you, but it's also, it's putting a microchip in your body.
I hear you.
That's why I never get blood.
So they're afraid of the backscatter machine. They're afraid of the naked machine. You don't know who's looking at that. You don't know where it's being recorded. You have a right to say no.
Sir, we know your penis is small.
So I'm in front of a couple of people, and they're having this conversation about I'm not going to that thing. I'm going to insist on getting the metal detector. And I walk right up to the guy, and the line is even a little bit shorter.
Oh, sure.
So I'm like, I need to go to the backscatter, not the metal detector. And the people behind me say, you sure? I go, yeah, because I don't need another 20-minute wait while they search every inch of my body when I set the metal detector off. And I didn't explain why. I just looked at them. So I'm going over here.
You should do it exactly like that every time.
When I set the metal detector off.
I'm gonna be right over here.
I'll be. You know what? Where are you going?
What city are you flying to?
I don't have
hot shot.
I don't have to tell you that. No, you don't. I already know. I got ninja skills. All right, I'm going to be crazy.
Say, friend.
I'm in crazy anal for just a second. Maurice, can you just reach back and push that clock back against the shelf?
Yeah, that doesn't look like it. It looks a little
like
precarious.
Half off there,
yeah, I'm really concerned about that, actually. That has the look of Vicky dusted in the studio this afternoon.
All four legs are now securely on the shelf.
Yeah, I have
all 4 feet. I guess
relatively few antiques that I brought back with me, and that's one of them. So I thought maybe that should be a little bit more secure. So I look over Maurice's shoulder. I went, "That's not good. Like that. That's not good. What's happening there?" So hey, it's Saturday night. It's a great Radio Tiki experiment. We went with a cold open because we're tired of risking being sued by somebody. So feel free to insert your own music at the top of the show.
It'll make the show better.
Oh yeah, at the end of the show there won't be that either because I don't think I have that. I don't think I have Follow Your Bliss. Oh, no, not on this computer.
You just go to you can. It's on YouTube.
Just put it on there.
Just go to YouTube and hit play.
Your own playlist. You make a song, then you put Radio Tiki, then you put another song after that.
I've become addicted on YouTube to old "What's My Lines" from the 50s.
Really?
They're all in they're all in evening wear, and it's all terribly, horribly polite and sir and ma'am, and it's great.
You're getting
great shit.
But you're getting like Ethel Merman on there and stuff. You're getting Doris Day. You're getting some famous people.
I like the mystery guests. Yes.
All right. So who's the mystery guest? The last one you just watched? Who was it?
Red Skelton, actually.
He's good in everything.
It's a good one because they all put on a voice, and he's being questioned by another comedian, and he finally gets it when he says, "Are you a recognized act?" And Red Skelton's response was, "Yes, I have stolen quite a bit of your material."
Nice, very nice.
It
was a preview to a roast. It was after that they all went and got tanked over at the Shriners in New York. So
Rachel Ray does that too on her show.
Get tanked with the guests?
No, she tries to guess who the mystery guest is.
Is she still on? Because she was sexy before I left, and now is she still sexy, or is she chunked up? Because before I left, Christina Aguilera was skinny. So
you don't keep up with the Rachel Ray, but you flip the channel and you come across the
commercial
Rachel Ray, and it's like you look at her and it's like, has she had work done? I can't tell. That's my Rachel Ray reaction.
That's a compliment. If she's had work done and you can't tell.
Not in a good way.
Really?
He thinks it's a 50-50, so that's
it's
not really.
50-50,
Can I get a Quinella on this? Can I get a 50-50 box, Rachel Ray?
Rachel Ray, Oprah, and...
I'll go for Gail. Just put Gail on there as well. They've all had work.
Yes.
Actually, the other night I caught a new to me, but no, it was on NBC. It was Thursday. A new 30 Rock, and
There was two.
There were two.
There was one at 7 o'clock.
They were both new.
Oh, see, I didn't catch the 7 o'clock one because I thought that
Nobody
was,
else did either.
damn it.
Wah.
But I went, oh my God, Tina Fey's had her cheeks. She's got poofy cheeks
She was pregnant.
in this episode.
No. They
Yeah.
started filming that like 3 months after she gave birth.
Yeah.
And she was on David Letterman a few nights ago, and she was joking. It's like you can probably watch her, as from scene to scene, her breasts get larger and smaller because she was breastfeeding at the time.
I might still have that on the DVR. I can put that on in here.
He'll be in other words, he'll be looking for it next week. And that's the same deal with, I believe, Christina Aguilera also had a child, which is why she's a little bit, bigger
I
than she
like
used
the
to
way
be.
she looks. This whole thing about people getting on her about her body, I like it. It's all right.
I mean, she's a woman, can't really help it. She's had a child. I mean,
Yeah,
she's not going to be as
It's beyond
tiny.
their control.
Not
Is that what
gonna
you're
be-
saying?
Not going to be
Is that
as
what you're
tiny
saying?
as she was.
Look, the oddest things change. Vicky's feet got bigger after the babies.
And I'm
Strange
sure,
shit.
and I'm sure she appreciates you
Yeah.
telling everybody.
No, she tells the story. It's okay.
Oh,
She
okay.
went from a size 6 to a size 7, and why does that happen? I can't wear other shoes ever again. So I had to go through a whole shoe change.
I could think of a reason why.
Oh yeah, I mean it's like you ever blow up one of those little balloons, like those twisty animal balloons,
Yeah.
and then you let the air out of it. It doesn't ever look like it ever looked again.
No.
The same thing happens to your wife's feet. Strangely enough, she's gonna love hearing this. She's gonna really like this bit.
She actually listens to the show.
No, well, sometimes. So she listened to every inch of that Alex show, that show that Alex was on.
For quality control.
Yeah, she's like, well, she wanted to make sure she was all right with it.
And she
Even-
was like, Alex, you're grounded for swearing.
even the swearing bit, she was, it was as long as it's artistically relevant, we can get away with we can get away with
Was
an
it
occasional
artistically
bump.
relevant? I forgot.
There was nothing overtly shocking about the Alex show.
That's
there was
true.
Nothing.
That's true.
There were hints. There were hints of like when Alex would start dating. But other than that, there was nothing overt, bad. But still swore in front of her. We still talked about sex.
It's not like we're talking about telling her what a rusty trombone is or anything like that, right?
Or Dirty Sanchez. Actually, I think we did bring up Dirty Sanchez. That was the problem. She's like, "Is that the man at the 7-Eleven?" No, that's not Dirty Sanchez.
No, but
No.
No, he's no home.
Not home.
Tonight here in the Great Radio TV Experiment, we've got Maurice and Jeff and Chris and Tom. Brad is in Boston.
Did he park his car in the yard?
He's getting chowder.
Chowder.
You know what? And the thing is, longtime listener Rip Tor, who's been listening to us since he was like in 8th grade, and now he's beyond college. He's like working now.
Social Security.
Yeah, he's on Social Security.
Yeah.
He got all pumped when Brad was out there, and he loves when we make fun of the Boston accent. I'm sure he loves it. Loves it. Tommy, you want to
Chowder.
So they had a memorial today because an ex-mayor of Boston died, and they were interviewing the current mayor, and the current mayor's interview started with, "I remember the first piece of advice he gave to me when he got in office. Hey, Tommy," he said.
Hey, Tommy. You want to go halves on a pie?
And my name's not even Tom.
I giggled.
But the next thing was halves on a pie. And, there's Tommy. Yeah, so Brad is in Boston. He sends his regards.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he actually did. He said, because Brad is, when we talk about the back show, the back side of the show.
Is he still married?
Yeah, it's all still working out.
What a shock.
Brad's not that type.
Oh, in fact,
He's
she's in Boston
not-
with him.
It took him 20 years to get married.
He's not gonna screw it up this quick.
Yeah.
Have you met Brad?
Just got a small point there. He's got
Well,
he's
see,
got a legitimate beef.
He's got this trip to Boston. He's got this trip to Boston to give him some downtime, some refresher. You can.
No,
start
she's there
recharging.
with him.
Oh, it's not for work or anything.
No, he went for work, and she's joining over
I
the
see,
weekend.
I see.
So.
I veto any of that kind of stuff. Why don't I come out and I'm in Vegas? And I'm like, no, you don't want to come over.
Well, the
I'm
thing is-
working
yeah,
the whole
working.
time.
You know what,
I've got to pull these slot machine levers.
Yeah, it's different joining Daddy in Vegas. That's different. You don't. That,
It's not fun.
yeah,
That's what
because
it
you're
is.
you're there on a work junket. You're not there to enjoy it. So she would literally be on her own. And then at some point, 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, when she says, "Why aren't you having dinner with me? Why are you ignoring me? Because you're there for work." You know, it's completely different. So,
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I try to explain. I mean, because usually I don't get out of what we're doing until 8, and usually I'm in the middle of nowhere, Henderson,
yeah.
and we have WMS. There's one car.
Wait, Henderson, isn't that where they got the hookers? Isn't that where that bunny ranch is?
No.
No, yes.
Yeah.
No. Officially,
it's,
no.
It's 10 miles east of Vegas. So you're out in the middle.
East side.
You're out in the middle of nowhere.
East.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's like
Missile test place.
past the airport where there's nothing.
You know that video of those houses being blown down when the bomb
there's
goes
still
off?
radiation. There's still radiation out there.
There's 3-headed rabbits out there.
Yeah, and when I want to go out to Vegas, we went there last year for I don't want to go. I don't want to see a show or anything. I want to do stuff like go to the Nevada testing site.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, you've had a low life dose of radiation. Let's go while you still can.
Yeah, do it now.
Yeah.
So no, she's like no, but we did go to the Atomic Testing Museum, which is kind of she actually thought it was cool. So there's an Atomic Testing Museum.
A
in Las Vegas.
museum for the
Sure.
testing.
Yeah, where they have
Sure.
all the stuff that they used
all
to
the
test.
all the stuff they blew up.
And they have a simulation of the atomic bomb test. You're sitting in this bunker, and then they show the video. And then when the blast wave's supposed to hit, there's this big rush of hot air that they blow at you.
Oh, that has got to be the creepiest thing.
They learned that from Disney.
I mean,
Are there little things that like brush against your ankles like a rat is running by your feet?
No,
Oh, okay.
not like that.
just a soupçon of sulfur and burning flesh pumped in through the air vents.
It's burnt sand.
Yeah, right. Is there sand flying through your at your face?
Wait,
Animatronic corpses?
No,
you got
no.
none of you wear glasses. Well, Maurice wore glasses regularly. Remember when we first got glasses, they would put the glasses in the hot sand to move them around. You know, they would adjust the glasses.
No, mine never did that.
Yeah, mine
had a tool. You would like clamp it and.
They had this box. It was a metal box full of hot sand, and they would put the glasses in there. You know, like
Kinda
just push them in there,
right, warm
and then
them
they
up.
lift them out and move them around in the sand. And I thought that was counterproductive because the sand was on the lenses. I thought, doesn't that scratch them? But apparently not. But whenever somebody says hot sand or desert sand, I can smell that machine because the machine it was like an iron, you know, like the smell of an iron, and then add desert to it. 'Cause
What
it
was
just
the
sand?
what was the purpose of this?
I don't know. It was it was this hot sand.
If
thing
only
that
we
was-
had somewhere to look that up. If only there was some resource.
I'm not fucking with this box right now because the moment. Actually, I got to use it to check the Facebook later. But
I'm afraid to type in hot sand box into Google.
actually, use this computer. Use this one to do it. Go ahead. Type in that one will work. That'll be fine. Hot sand box.
Is Safe Search on?
Oh yeah, actually yeah. Do the private browser. I'm using Firefox, so do the.
NPR is your homepage.
That's Vicky's computer. Isn't that cool? She's so hip. She's so modern. NPR.
Wake up with Bob and Robin.
See, don't look that up either. Don't look up Wake Up with Bob and Robin.
Why safe sex is easier said than done? An article on NPR.
See, and by the way, while Chris is looking that up, I've alerted the listeners in the Radio Tiki Clubhouse on Facebook that we're doing a live show.
And nobody cares.
No. They've already started asking. Yes, we're doing it live, but it's about 9:15 Saturday night here for us. It's live for us, not live for you. They're looking for some Robot Brad. We're not going to have Robot Brad tonight because we don't have that. Jason is using his name Ichthion again, which is very nice.
Because it's on the
We could have Robot Brad if we moved Vicky's computer, but
Well,
we don't have to.
maybe after the break. We'll take a break in an hour or.
I
45
found
minutes.
some old Robot Brads that I had too. So,
Yeah?
yeah. So we might hear some oldies and goodies.
Thing is now what
I'm voting for Carrie.
the problem that I have is that I won't be able to talk about things in the clubhouse and then do the show because I'm not capable of multitasking in that regard. So that's going to end up going fallow after a bit. But right now, Dave, Alex, Jason, Bob Boozes, Bobo Chimpy Pie, book reviews from Tomb. No, I'm not. Well, maybe I'll talk a little bit about that. I'm back in Gibson World. And then Emily is listening as well. So we got people listening to nothing because we're not doing this live. Like
All right,
we
who
used
wants to do the joke? Who wants to?
What?
Come on,
What?
who wants?
Oh,
to?
I
And
missed
that's
it.
different from the past. Tom. Yeah.
Oh, Radio Tiki.
I was reading the glasses thing.
Oh yeah.
So I did not. I should have thought of this, and I didn't realize it. See, I always wore metal frame glasses,
It was
so
for-
it's a different method to. So this is a page how to reshape bent glasses. So apparently the hot sand warms up the plastic, so you can somewhat. It's now a little pliable, and you can bend it somewhat.
And if anybody's seen my pictures from the early '80s, from when I was in grade school, I did have the big giant plastic frames. The Charles
Hair
Nelson.
dryer?
No, the
Charles
Charles
dryer?
Nelson Riley.
Charles Nelson Riley, Harry Carey.
Harry Carey's were a little thicker. I did have the Charles Nelson Rileys. I went with the aviator style, but with a plastic frame, So I had the glasses that were flat across the top. It would make the big loop around my face.
That's sexy.
Yeah. See, but I never went with the '80s, the '80s look on the side. I always had just straight plastic.
Mm-hmm.
So. When I did get to high school, I went with some metal frames. Started to go metal. When I went completely blind, and the glasses got thicker and thicker, I had to switch back. I had my first pair of contacts were the gas permeables, so every time I would blink, they would fly across the room and blind somebody else. I don't know if you remember those little hard ones, the little tiny.
I've had those.
Yeah.
I've actually had those for years.
That required some sort of state-of-the-art cleaning system that I had to plug in, and it would heat them up and boil it overnight, and I had to not touch the solution once the contacts were in it, and before it cooked. It was a whole nightmare. Now I put these things in my eye once a month, don't think about them, then at the end of the month throw them away, get new ones. So we are living in the best possible of tomorrows.
Yeah.
This is our tomorrow right now.
Pretty soon you'll just get new eyeballs and throw those away after
There
the
you
end
go.
of the month.
I want to get custom made irises in.
I do eyes.
Chiba.
I only do eyes.
I just make eyes. My eyes. Those are my eyes.
Not fish, snake.
Oh, Mr. Chu, if only you could see what I've seen with your eyes. That's all I got. That's on my Blade Runner.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
So yeah, Google did actually find us a page. It was like the first link to it because I typed in hot sandbox glasses adjustment.
Yeah, and he even tried to bait it by putting a space between sand and box. So I mean, it gave Google an opportunity to steer us wrong.
Could you just Google hot
box? Yeah,
hot box glasses.
No, just hot box.
No.
hot box glass.
Hot box glasses. Go with that. Wait. Turn on the safe viewing. Do the Control Shift D thing. Go up to tools and do private browsing because the kids use this one as well. So if you're going to do something odd,
This isn't the one that gets hacked all the time.
Oh yeah. This is the one. This is the one that Alex constantly hacks my Facebook. I've changed Facebook on this one now that my password's no longer there. And and then I had to have like a big stand in my house. Like I had to get everybody in the kitchen go, it's a shame that I can't keep my own password on my computer without everybody going around and logging into my Facebook. Hint, hint. So now I got to put in my password every time I use Facebook. Bitches in my house.
No good. Why don't you just try hot box?
No, don't. No. Oh, turn safe search off. Who did that? Turn that down. No, actually, you better leave it. This is Alex. This is the thing used to make middle school reports as well. So maybe we'll leave
Daddy,
that.
I listened to the radio show. You guys are talking about hot box, so I put that in Google.
And you don't want your children to have to go to a direction school. So
Yeah, Daddy, you guys wandered off topic too quickly again. So I went and
Why
searched
are there
hot box
Japanese
glasses.
anime cookies as the first picture. That
Oh, there's not like an octopus with 8 penises. It's not that kind of page.
it's not. No, it was just cookies.
We Japanese, we're into a whole other
There's
scene.
a whole nother level of.
There's some weird things going on here. I want you to imagine a space alien and Sailor Moon. What did you have to do to get that?
I
What
had to
did?
take glasses off, and now it just says hot box.
Oh, that's a shame.
Hot Box Girls,
Those
Hot Burlesque Review.
Is it .art?
Unfortunately, most of the photo results are for storage options.
Is it .ru or is it?
So, some would say that they're all for storage options. Ha ha ha.
Damn it.
Oh, apparently there's a company called Hot Box.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this to Vicky next week. I'm gonna go. What the hell you been doing on your computer? What's all these searches on here? What are you looking for?
Hot Box Vapors.
Oh, please! I got the vapors. So we were in the middle of talking about something, and I've completely forgotten what it was.
doesn't matter.
It's gone.
Doesn't-
It's completely gone.
It doesn't matter.
So
Doesn't matter.
So we haven't gotten together since before Christmas. So how
is
is
correct.
It? Yeah, Christmas rush over. Everything's survivable at the post office.
No,
Nothing bad?
we all died.
Everybody died.
We're all
Everything's
dead.
good.
We're all
Nothing-
dead.
Nothing,
I'm
nothing bad happened. No boxes of white powders or anything go through. No.
Probably.
Oh,
They don't open. They don't open every box. Only some of them.
Jeff
Some of
opened
them.
some boxes.
Only the heavy ones that say
Yeah.
Amazon.
Well, see, I don't.
God,
when it
dude.
comes to the holiday time, I don't ask
He's sick
Jeff
of
about
seeing Amazon
how
boxes.
the holidays work because he's a bitter, mean bastard. But
What
you
about
can
the-
always ask him about how the post office was at the holiday. You might you get
it's
something.
a nice challenge. I
That's
like
good.
a nice challenge every once in a while, and the holidays at the post office are a nice challenge.
Just we consider it a blessing. We consider the holidays a blessing.
Is it all crazy now because the stamps went up by 1 cent?
I
Let
haven't
it
been
rush
there
it?
since it went up. I was off this week.
Oh, no big rush at the windows, or
We always sell our forever stamps now, so
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
saves a
Only
buttload of
collectors.
money.
Only collectors buy the other ones, right? Pretty much.
How's the forever stamp work?
It's good
just-
forever.
It's
Good
good.
forever.
So you can buy
I
it.
understand the definition of word forever, but,
Well, but you
how
can-
is it something that I start stamping on my envelopes?
No. You buy
It's a
stamps
stamp.
and
Yeah.
you
Instead of
pay
saying-
whatever the current price is, and if the price goes up, you can still use the stamp.
Instead of
The
saying
full, and it'll work as a full price stamp.
45 on it, it says forever on it.
All right, so like if I buy an ass load of those now,
Yeah.
and it
Hedge
goes up
against
by
inflation. That's what you're here for.
so it's basically the forever stamp is the post office saying we are going to continue to raise
Yes.
price on the stamps a lot more often than
Yes.
we used to. You may as well get used to it.
Yes.
All right, that makes sense. That I like that idea. But I thought it was like one of these services where you bought like a device that you could then start putting on the envelope so that you didn't have to
No, we're not
purchase it.
stupid. We're stupid, but we're not stupid.
Like
We
like
come
a
up with
freight-
lots of
some
stupid
sort of-
ideas, but that's a particularly stupid one.
Wasn't there a service? One of the early internet companies,
Stamps.com.
Stamps.com did that.
Oh no, they,
Are they still around?
No,
You can
you
print your own.
You
print
print
your
out
own-
your own postage.
Yeah.
Right.
See, the post office does that now. So
See,
they basically ran Stamps.com out of business.
No, they're still in business.
Oh, no, are they?
No, we
Really?
love Stamps.com. We love anything that doesn't bring people in our doors. Honest to God.
I believe it.
Honest to God.
By the
No, as not us as just stupid ass employees, as a
sure.
business model.
You would rather have people go to kiosks and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They direct
exactly.
you to the kiosk.
Oh yeah.
Because
Have
what
you tried the
Stamps.com will
kiosk
do,
first?
Stamps.com will come to us and say, hey, we'd like to buy 20, 45-cent stamps, and they'll turn around and sell them to you with your own little picture on them for like 60 cents each. Isn't that a great deal?
Like I can personalize them. I
You
guess?
can put your own picture on.
You don't
them.
pick subject to rules and regulations. And
Yeah.
all this
No-
kind
no-
of
I
stuff.
can't-
Well, no,
I can't Brett
You
Favre.
can't. You cannot put yourself on it because you have to be dead to be
No,
on.
no.
no.
Stamps.com is
Oh,
you can put whatever you want. It's like the popular one is people do it for their weddings, and it's that how they send out the wedding picture in the save this date kind of postcard.
Yeah.
That's on the stamp.
How come Brad and Lizzie B didn't do that? They went out and did every other thing for that wedding.
Oh, something. had
Probably
slipped
weren't
through the
aware
cracks.
of it.
You know what? Because if they had known, we'd have gotten pictures of Brad and Lizzie on those stamps.
Yeah.
And then you could, for the
42
thank you
cents.
card, you put a picture from the wedding.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Clever.
No,
Clever
there's
girl.
certain restrictions, and, copyright kind of things. And there was an amusing story where
What if you just
What-
dress up as like the farmer
I
and
don't
the
know.
daughter,
That'll
that
probably work.
famous painting?
it's husband and wife, actually.
Oh well,
I'm gonna make
whatever
that-
it was.
No, they're
the farmer,
American
farmer-
Gothic?
Yeah, American
American Gothic is a
Gothic.
father and
American,
daughter.
Yeah,
Oh.
American Gothic. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. That's
the
father.
farmer with the pitchfork.
Yeah,
and-
that's not, it's always perceived to be his
Yeah.
wife, but
The-
that's his daughter.
The
Yeah.
dude was Grant Wood's dentist.
Really?
Yeah. I have this collection in my head of $1 million questions on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that I knew the answer to before the options even came up. That was one of them. Chick won $1 million. Before the other one I have is which this, honest to God, this was for $1 million.
Yeah.
You don't even need the options on this one. What American president appeared on Laugh-In?
Nixon.
Nixon.
$1 million. Somebody won with that one.
That was $1 million
That was
question.
$1 million
Wow,
question.
that's like a $64,000 question.
Well, all right.
And it wasn't the cheapo syndicated version. It was still the nighttime version.
Wow.
Network.
When
Trying
Regis,
to-
That's
when
still
Regis
on?
was still
Are those
doing
shows, Are those?
it. Who wants to be a millionaire?
don't think the syndicated version.
No, the
is.
syndicated is still
Is it?
on. Yeah, it's on like at noon.
And
or
I think
something.
they're on their
But I
like
mean, if they're
fourth
new
or fifth.
ones or
Yeah,
Aren't
they're
they in
still
their
on.
like fourth or fifth host or something?
No, it's
like,
Meredith Vieira.
Oh, she still does it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Except it's all weird because they keep they mix up all the questions.
different format. Yes.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
whole
Well,
weird
yeah.
format.
You know,
like you can get the $200,000.
Once the show's been
question
on 2 or
and
3 years,
then
yeah,
the
they gotta mix
$500
it up.
question. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's exciting because I always wanted. It's always like I play the one on the plane. You know, you can play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the plane.
No, we don't fly the fancy airlines.
No, it's in the back of the seats on United too. It's like
only international
Every-
flights.
I can't remember the last time I have been entertained on a flight from United or American. I have flown to Hawaii. I have flown to Las Vegas. I have flown to Orlando. And
those are long flights.
well, I think the Hawaii, they started playing Invictus, but then it kept breaking an hour into the flight. Yeah. So
Is that kind of like how
I had
University of Illinois still owes us the last half hour of Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I had internet access. Did you? Well, you don't do Facebook. I posted shit on Facebook from my last flight on Friday last week. I'm like,
You flew international.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm
If
like,
you fly
look at
with-
All-
that.
If you fly within the United States, and we're talking about, all 50 of them, they don't give you crap anymore.
I thought I had internet access to Los Angeles.
Well, if you pay, if you bring out your own,
It was $10. I had to pay $10 for it.
If you bring out your own device,
yeah.
yeah, sometimes, depending on the plane.
No, like it was the airplane's hotspot. It was
Right.
yeah, it
But
was a-
there's nothing in your seat.
Oh no. That's internet access. But in the seat, you know the little phone thing.
Yeah.
If you flip the phone over, it looks like a Sega controller.
No, I haven't been on a
It's like right in the. It's like right above the tray.
the last time I was on
You're
the
flying a lot of Virgin
Listen.
Airlines, aren't you?
It's an economy.
Last time I was on the flight, they still had, the plane was old enough that they had to glue shut the cigarette light.
Did you get on?
They had a- they had-
Did they offer to take your hat and coat, sir?
They had rubber bands holding the main door closed.
No, I've been on those old planes where they can't lock the flight crew off. So every once in a while they have to move the drink cart in front of the door so the pilots can come out and take a piss, and then they move the drink cart away so the pilot can go back into the cabin, into the cockpit. So
Nice.
well, in any case, I play the Who Wants to Be Millionaire on the little seat back video thingy, right? And the problem is it's set up like, I guess, the old version where you've got to, if you blow it, then you start over, and you've got to sit through 25, 50,
Yeah.
100, 200, 500, 1,000. And it's an endless stream of stupid questions. How many cards in a deck of cards? Just stupid things like that.
Well, they have to keep you entertained for the year.
No, that's just annoying. If there were a way for me to skip to the $200,000 question, so that because then they got hard and interesting.
See, Tom, you're not the average person playing that game.
You know what? I question that because I'm not some great trivia whiz. I just want to do. And then I thought I put it on the thing where it says play other players on the plane, and it just sends out this sad little beacon. Like it says seat 4F waiting for partner in chess. Because I turned on the chess. I'm like, maybe somebody will want to play chess with me.
No.
Nobody wanted to play chess with me.
Tiddlywinks, maybe.
So
Hungry
They'll
Actually,
play
no.
Angry Birds with you.
I had Angry Birds on my phone, but I'm tired of my phone dying in the middle of the flight. So I have to, my battery sucks ass. Well, actually sucks power, but it just doesn't last very long. So I'm taking United to Dubai. Like I could have done like sexy Emirates, because they got the really hot women, and even though they're wearing the shawls, they look wicked hot.
That's what I've learned from the billboards on 90.
So I got to go.
Fly Emirates.
I got to go to Dubai
Yes,
the
sir.
first week of March, and I'm taking United only because I'm an absolute whore. Because I'm gonna get like 9,000 miles each direction, so I'll take that. I'll have it. You know what? When I come back, that'll be enough to upgrade me for the year, because from my earlier flight, and it'll be enough for me to at least get Vicky a ticket someplace so we can go go on a little mini vacation. So that's it. I'm gonna sit in a crap seat on a bad 757 or 767 that's 30 years old or something, and the service will be terrible. It'll be staffed by the biggest giantest stewardesses they've got, and I call them stewardesses because when they started working, that's what they were called. They're that old. So, but I'm just doing it for the miles.
Wait, you're taking a 757 to Dubai direct?
Chicago to Dubai.
All right.
Good luck with that.
Whatever it's going to be, I'm sure. Maybe it'll be a 747, but
Or a 777.
Turboprop. Like turboprop to Dubai.
Ferrari.
Oh, we forgot to turn on the de-icer. Oh no.
Feather the prop, feather it. Well, I don't know what we're gonna take. It's only been recently booked, so yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look that up on the internet too.
Yeah. What's Tom taking to Dubai?
Because I'm sure it's the same plane.
Mm-hmm.
It goes there.
It comes back. Yeah. Yeah. It leaves at an odd time. When I go to come back from there, I think I have to leave at midnight or 1 a.m. Dubai time to get back at a normal day time for Chicago. So that'll be odd. So, but we'll see. I've never done that before. So.
Why are you going to Dubai?
Oh, it's all James Bond stuff. No, the same thing that I've done always. Teach grown men things they should already know how to do. But
This is where you put the paper.
no, it's not. I haven't done that for years.
This is where you tell them to put the paper.
Yeah, I haven't done that part for years. Now it's all leadership development and sales skills and things like stuff I don't know. I don't really know how to do, but apparently they think I can, so they keep sending me places to do it.
Here's how you do leadership. You make decisions. You listen to people. You make decisions. All right, I'm going to fly back.
But you forget how you'd be surprised at how many of them forget that first step, the whole listen to people part.
Oh.
Yeah, that takes me 3 days to communicate that to them. To work through that particular mindset. Well, I gotta listen to them first. What? Yeah. Yeah. So
That's okay. I work for a company that can't do the second thing. So
I can listen. I just can't decide anything.
when do we have to figure this out?
Yeah. Save it.
2 weeks from
Save
now.
it for later.
Yeah. I'll figure it out then. Don't worry about it.
After the last show, everybody kind of went home. It was just me and Maurice chatting for an hour or so. No, it was nice, really nice. We made out.
Yeah.
And Maurice gave me some detailed inside info on his company.
Oh, it wasn't inside.
No, it wasn't inside. Yeah, it wasn't
I want to
insider
say right
trading.
now.
Yeah, don't want to get in trouble.
It was not inside information.
But he was talking. No, he was talking
It was
about
general
how-
public
yeah,
knowledge.
Talking about his company, how
Do
well
your
it's doing, and all
research.
that. Yeah.
These may
Yeah,
be
stocks-
forward-looking
stocks-
statements.
Stocks
And it
may
was-
may go up or down.
Just a
You
casual.
may lose some or all of your money.
And Maurice and I were talking. It was a Saturday night, and he was talking about how his company was performing on a Friday. I swear to God, at 9:01 on the Monday, I just went to look. Is like $5 a share higher than what Maurice and I were talking about. Like, what the fuck are people? It's like, well,
Everyone put in their buy orders over the
Exactly.
weekend.
I'm talking to Maurice, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's a good little company." I really
We left the
believe in
mics
them.
on.
I think we need to sweep for bugs. That's
I really believe in them. They really see their heads are on straight. I believe in our management, and Maurice is like a good company guy. He's really talking up his company. I'm like, I do a little research. It's from Friday to Monday at 9:01, $5 difference. I'm like, what the fuck, Maurice? This is like what Maurice and I talked about in 1992, or no, it'd be later than that, 95, 96, where he's like, hey, on Monday, I'm going to go buy this company, Nextel. You want to do that? That was the only good thing Maurice and I ever did in the stock market. We bought
Yeah.
Nextel together at the same time. I think
and
we sold it.
And
at
we
the
sold
same-
it. Yes, and we sold it like right before bad things happened. So
Yeah, it
we
was
made
like-
money on it.
That was
Year
like,
2000.
and
So-
you know what I did with
like,
that? I
some
bought
of the
a
few.
house.
Yeah, we were like some of the few people that made money on Nextel.
And it was the same kind of conversation. It was, if you go back to 1994, or sorry, 96, 97, Maurice and I having this conversation about Nextel. He was like, yeah, should we do it? Yeah, let's look into it. Research it. We buy. It works out. I use that for a down payment on my first house. I'm like, okay, good. This is all good. Never had any luck ever since. And I was like, and I thought after the last show, it was good. It was the same as the Nextel conversation. I'm like, oh, this is really cool. I remember having the same kind of talk with Maurice. I feel good about this. I feel the same good vibe. Well, sure, I was just about 1 minute late.
Yeah, it's pulled back a little bit from that.
Oh, no. Fuck
from
you.
that peak.
No,
so.
forget it. It's done. I've missed it. The window's done. Because what it was the big giant news about how well everything's going in cars. And so that news is done now. The pop is gone. I'm not catching another pop on your company. That's done.
There's still another chance for a pop.
No, no.
There's more news coming.
No.
The Congress is still
you
working
might-
on something.
You might want to
so.
stop there.
Yeah, let's.
No,
We're
this
recording
is publicly
this now.
available. This is something Congress is working on. That's something that's been in Congress for like a year and a half.
Isn't that pretty
They
much
need to
describe everything in
They
Congress?
need to sign this thing already.
It's an election year.
We'll sign it if we get our pipeline.
I was gonna say,
Yeah. that's probably
if you
going
build
on.
the bridge in my state, actually, what does Michigan need? What does Michigan need that it's holding out?
the
for?
funny you mention a bridge thing.
Yeah.
So the Republican governor apparently appointed some judge to help him get some matter resolved with some bridge that's being built that he may have someone that he knows getting a kickback, something or other. And so when this
By
guy
the way,
was
just keep track of how many unknown terms
So
Maurice
when
just
this
used.
guy-
Some judge, some
Allegedly.
guy.
Well, I don't remember all the exact details, but when this guy was running for office, he was running on the Democrats are ruining the country sort of thing. They're all corrupt and spending money that we don't have. And now all these things he's screwing over the people of Michigan and
Well,
like spending
surprise.
money and doing stuff. Yeah, it's I laugh because I saw it. I saw what was going to happen. I could tell from the way he was running and the mud he was slinging at the other candidate that
was his funding.
That was what's going to happen with him.
Well, I had a very interesting conversation last night with one of my neighbors, and they know that Victoria and I, we lean left,
The NPR.org homepage kind of.
Yeah.
Every once in a while we fly the
NPR.org is your homepage, eh?
So when you open up your web browser, the first thing that comes up is NPR. Are you commies? Communism?
Yes.
So that they know that we lean left, and they won't discuss religion with us. And they know that I have a private library that I don't let the kids look at. I know I've got, I'm that guy, and that's fine.
It's not because of porn. It's
yeah,
because
and it's not. Yeah,
No,
right,
no,
it's not
it's-
even right.
No, it's like I got like 7 Aleister Crowley books in there that say be naked and have sex and then do magical spells. And
Right.
so,
Sound advice.
I don't remember the Harry Potter movie.
yeah, that was Harry Potter 8.5. So.
69.
And and I love my neighbors. I mean, we get along really well, and some of them are Republican, and some of them are religious, but we rise above all that. It's fine, and it works. But last night they were saying, they were asking, Tom, what did you think of the State of the Union speech? We feel there was some spinny stuff in it, and I said, well, yeah, there's lots of that, but there's lots of that everywhere. They go, well, why do they try to insult the intelligence of people? Why can't they just be honest? I said, well, who are the speeches and the commercials for? Are they for the really smart people or the really dumb people? The really smart people go and research answers and figure things out on their own, and they're not swayed by speeches or commercials. Oh yeah, okay. So everything, Republican, Democrat, everything you see is not for the thinking man.
Yeah,
So
if you have that question in mind, It's not targeted to you.
Yeah, by virtue of asking the question, it's not for you. So congratulations on that front.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's
you
good.
are above it.
You are above it, regardless of your politics. In fact, one of my dearest friends in the UK was like a hyper Tory, like super conservative, and we got on fine. I mean, it's completely fine, and he knew that again we were pretty labor. We were pretty pro labor when we were over there, and it's just okay. You can actually have a conversation about it. Here, you got to wait. You got to pick your moments to have a conversation about it. And having a few pops in the basement on a Friday night after ordering pizza together, it's a good time to do it.
It's a good time, yeah.
It's a good
People
time
are
to work that
relaxed.
out.
People are relaxed.
Everybody's chilling out. It's okay,
Full of food.
That's right. Midwinter. It's a midwinter party.
Sure.
Midwinter.
No one wants to storm out of the house in the cold,
No,
really
no.
mad.
It's all good. Everything's good, It's not.
People keep it civil.
Sometimes those midsummer parties where it's the open garage door,
Right.
and maybe
it's
somebody
warm. The person can
just storm off.
Yep.
The garage. You know what? I gotta go for a
I'm
walk
here.
around the block. I gotta have a breather. No, you're in the basement. You're stuck there. Work it out. It's fine.
I disagree with your politics, sir, but I do not like frostbite. Therefore, I will stay.
I will stay and enjoy more of your beverages and some of your fine ice cream cake.
Fudgy the whale.
Beer and ice cream cake. More, please.
Really?
Midwinter.
Beer ice cream.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's DuPage County. DuPage County live. Other people got their gourmet cooking shows. What we got out here is we got Friday night pizza, ice cream cake, and Miller Lights.
We bought some wild boar burgers today.
Wild
Really?
boar burger.
I
Ooh.
love boar.
I've
Love
never tried it, but I'm intrigued.
There's this place. My wife, will be driving around. It's like there was this wild game butcher somewhere. And the conversation just kind of ends there.
Damn it, woman!
No, because she can't remember where it is because she went there because her and her sister and
If
mother were
only
going
we
somewhere
had a
else
means
like 10 years
to
ago.
search.
If only there were
for-
some place
for
that we could
things.
look, Jeff.
Oh, she doesn't know what it's called or anything like that. Or,
If we could only search.
If she remembers where she was vaguely, you can type
Yes.
that in.
Exactly.
No, she didn't. She didn't because we'd be down in Wilmington, which is about 30 miles south of us. I think it's around here somewhere. Then we'd be out going to
You
some
just put
antique mall.
Illinois in there.
30 miles
You don't
west
even
of
have
us.
To, you don't
Why
even have
don't
to put in a town. Just put
Wild-
Illinois.
Wild Game Butcher, Illinois. What?
Tom,
Only we
Tom.
had such a tool.
Tom, you're married.
I'm down with it. I
You've ever been in a car with somebody and
Yeah.
you're both like, yes, and then by the time you get home, it's gone.
Oh, throw a couple of kids in there.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
20 seconds later, it's gone. You get distracted by would you put your feet down, Max? It's that. Then all of a sudden, we can't remember what the fuck we were talking about.
Homer Glenn.
Was it Homer Glenn?
Yeah, actually. Here's the funny
First one.
Link. It's the first link.
Here's the funnier part about it. Like I said, we'll be 30 miles. I think it's somewhere around here. We'll be 30 miles west. I think it's somewhere around here. We'll be on our way into Chicago. I think it's somewhere around here. It's about 1.5 miles past the grocery store we go to on the same road.
So
And we were just randomly coming on that road just for no reason. And, hey, isn't that place? Oh,
it's the Wild Game Butcher.
honey, won't we both feel really stupid if we go over this hill and there's 355 right there? Yeah,
There it is, right there.
Yeah.
Actually,
We
the
pat-
better image is Jess riding around in her car without you, without you subconsciously noticing the Wild Game Butcher. Some part of it gets stored in her head, and then months later mentions to you, I think there's a Wild Game Butcher's.
No, she was there like 10 years ago, kind of.
Oh my
thing.
God.
They're celebrating their 94th year, according to the little brochure. They had. Look at the brochure. They have like African lion steaks.
Sure.
Why
not?
I
Good.
don't think you're
Is
supposed
that,
to
is that
have
even legal?
I don't think you're supposed to have African lions.
Remember, Radio Tiki friend Joe.
Right there. That's where it is. Yeah, they had elk. Yeah.
Radio Tiki
Well,
friend
yeah,
Joe.
they
he
better
will
have elk.
advise you never eat an animal that eats other animals. Never, ever, never. Because it just ain't gonna taste right.
Are you sure? Are you sure they just didn't transpose the O and the I in loin?
There's loin.
Double
Loin.
loin.
Keep going.
African
Ostrich,
loin.
alpaca, camel, llama.
Camel's out of stock.
I have had.
Yak.
By the way, I've had ostrich
Rattlesnake.
and alpaca, and it's fantastic.
Okay, no, it's
Oh,
on the brochure.
right there, African lion.
African loin.
Loin.
African loin. That's something
They
completely
actually have
different.
African lion loin roast.
They had frying rabbits. They had raccoon. They had everything. You could get an alligator skull if you wanted something for
You
your
can get some buffalo bacon,
for your mantelpiece.
oxtails.
Skull. Just a little
Skull,
something.
yeah.
Oh.
Random neck
Ooh.
bones. It was like $1 for 25.
What is there a price on the African lion loin
There are
roast?
no-
$19.95 a pound.
I want to. I want to figure out how that's obtained.
They ship.
No, obviously it's got to be shipped somewhere. But how? I mean, is this a lion that was raised to be butchered, or did somebody hunt this thing?
No
and
clue.
I can buy a piece of it for $19.95 a pound.
It's in stock enough that it's in their printed brochure menu kind of thing.
That means there's got to be a regular rotation of lions being killed.
Probably.
They got to be. Somebody's got to be raising them. Like there's got to be one dude.
Has to be, yeah.
There's got to be one dude out in Idaho somewhere. What do you do? Well, actually, I raise lions for food. What? Like,
Is that lucrative?
You win.
I mean, that's his whole gig. He's living out in Idaho, writing poetry, whatever he does. But his means of money is he raises lions that are butchered for food.
And yet they don't have goat. Goat not available.
Goat's
I
not
love
available.
goats.
Ostrich isn't available right now.
It's out of season.
Camel not
The
available.
fabulous folks at Zymers in Homer Glen.
Didn't we? Wasn't there? There was a Dirty Jobs. Mike Rowe did a ostrich farmer.
There's an ostrich farmer about, I want to say, 15 or 20 miles north of Champaign on 47.
Yeah, we've been by the one that's here. Yeah. It seems like that's a good gig to get in because they're vegetarians and giant hunks of meat on those things.
Yeah.
You know.
Dumb as a rock.
Yeah. Apparently, you can distract them with a sock. Like they're dangerous as hell, but as soon as you get the black sock over their head, they think they've gone away.
They shut down.
I was watching.
I'm in a different dimension.
I'm not here. I'm watching this Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe, and his whole thing was they just had to herd these ostriches onto the truck for processing because ostriches were going to be processed.
Yum.
And the thing is, the ostriches will kill you. Like they're
Sure, they'll kick you.
they're crazy dangerous if they can get anywhere near your head with that foot.
They'll kick you.
But the moment you get the black sock on the head, you can just push them around like they're furniture. Like they don't know enough to even kick you. So
Not very smart.
the
Yeah,
whole-
yeah, that or right,
well-
or they have entered another
Well,
dimension.
You do
Another
get the
dimension,
50% miss
another
chance
dimension.
for blind fighting.
you got to roll appropriately.
Roll your D100 on that one to see if you hit.
Do you mean that golf ball that I've got?
Yeah. Well, roll your 2 hit first, and then roll your D100 to see if you actually did hit.
Wow.
What?
Nothing.
I hear they're coming out with
I'm
the
enjoying
fifth,
that.
Yeah, they're fifth edition.
fifth edition of
Because
Advanced. Dungeons.
fourth edition went over so
Yeah.
well.
I thought it was going to be called 4.5. I didn't know it was going to
No,
be
fifth edition.
Fifth.
It's not going to be called fifth edition. It's going to be called something completely else. Like how Chicago 12 wasn't called Chicago 12. It was called Hot Streets. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, I heard something vaguely beepy too.
There's beepy things
Huh?
going on, right?
I don't hear anything.
Briefly.
All right, so it's not in here. It's not.
I
in
hear,
my head. It's-
Unless it was really loud in your head and I
No,
heard
Yeah,
it.
that's the
it
thing
was-
that's worried. It sounded like it was coming from your head.
no, because it wasn't that loud in my head.
Maybe you do have a metal plate and you just don't know.
I heard
No.
some like clicking type sound, but not a beeping type sound.
Well,
Like
Aliens.
we're
for me, it
5
sounded like the
minutes.
furnace, but
We're 5 minutes from the first hour of Radio Tiki, so we'll carry on. But I'll figure out what that beeping is. All of a sudden, this is a bad Wes Harrison thing. Oh, I went on an airplane. I started making this noise. Toot, 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 toot. You know, they came on that airplane looking for that noise. Toot, 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 and then they threw me off. Tommy Bartlett Water Show. Anyway. Sorry.
Did that lake ever fill back up with water?
Nope.
The Dells is still, the lake in the Dells
it's
is
dry.
I mean, it's one of those stories you check in on every. If only we had some
Some
sort of
bees.
magic box. But no, for a few years it hadn't because it like blew out the shore.
Yeah, blew out the shore.
That was the thing. They had some giant flood, and it knocked down the parts that held the two lakes together.
Yeah.
Right.
And then once that part was gone, it just went to the lower lake or
Yep.
the deeper part.
Yep.
Maybe that's still the way it is.
Should probably.
It would probably cost a
Look
lot of
that
money
up.
to do something about that.
Chris, check Lake Delavan dry. See what happens. Poor Tommy. Well, he's dead.
He's dead,
Dead
yeah.
as dead can be. So
Tommy don't care.
yeah. The thing is,
This keyboard's weird. What the hell is this backwards E thing on here?
is it?
What?
I didn't buy that in the
What's the
UK.
backwards? Oh, that.
Oh, maybe that is a UK. Is that a UK
Yeah.
computer? Wait, look at the top row. Is the dollar sign or the pound sign in the
No.
4?
It's the pound sign.
Is
Oh,
the
no,
pound-
it is a
it's a
dollar.
dollar
Oh, I'm
sign.
sorry, it's a dollar.
You have a euro sign
The euro sign
below the
though, is
5,
yeah.
not above the 5. It's still the percent.
Oh, on my UK laptop. So like over here, I got a UK laptop.
Yes, we believe you,
And
Tommy.
the Z
You don't
key
have to-
says Z. What's up with that?
Tommy Bartlett. Come on, bitch.
It speaks in Z. I gotta look here. Hang on a minute. So, yeah, the pound is on the 3. The dollar's on the 4. And
See, they're not going to go in the Tommy Bartlett official site about all the sad about the lake not there. Oh, okay, that's fine. I wonder if they still go through the parking lot and stick bumper stickers. on their car.
they got sued. They got sued. The tradition of the Tommy Bartlett Water Show putting bumper stickers on your car that you didn't ask for ended in lawsuit.
They do have 2012 show dates starting May 25th.
Yes,
so.
but is it in a different lake?
It's in the half that still has water.
Because Tommy's lake was done gone. Yeah, order tickets on that laptop. Ooh, free tickets. Free on Thursdays.
Ooh.
Thursdays are free in the Wisconsin Dells.
They are not.
Danny lives in Wisconsin now. We can go up there.
Yes.
He doesn't live near the Dells.
Milwaukee. Isn't Milwaukee near the Dells? No.
No, you got another like 2 hours after that, right? Something like that.
Well, no,
No, it's like it's
Well,
a
yeah,
triangle.
well, right.
No,
Oh,
you
I
did,
understand.
You
Yeah.
take
You
90.
gotta-
90 goes to Rockford, then makes that right turn, and then goes up to Madison and the Dells. He's in Wisconsin. He's in. There's a road. That
I thought
goes
there is
there.
a highway
Yeah.
that goes from
Yeah.
Milwaukee
90.
to Madison.
No,
Yeah.
90
No,
goes.
no,
90
no.
goes to
No,
the
90
Dells.
goes to
94,
Rock-
I
right, 90
think.
goes to Dells. Yes, to
Yeah.
Rockford, but 94 goes to Milwaukee, and then
Yeah.
Onto the Twin Cities.
Yes.
94 goes to Minnesota.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say no.
Okay. You know what?
Sure, it's some.
We've been
place
accused. Radio T's been
somewhere.
accused of getting really local.
It
I mean, this
passes
is
through
yeah.
some Twin Cities.
Yeah, we'll back
If only
away
we had
from
some
that.
sort of device that
Yeah,
shows.
Hey,
sure.
90
for God's
both
sake.
90 and 94 go through multiple states.
That's true. That's true. I mean, the weird thing is, I was out in Wisconsin, or I was out in San
Searching
Francisco.
for something else now without having completed the first search satisfactorily. Bitch.
Chris is supposed to look up empty lake, Wisconsin Dells.
What's the name of the lake? Lake Domo.
Delavan. Lake Delavan in Wisconsin Dells. See, Radio Tiki still brings you
Real
postal talk.
Fishing report.
I like
Real
how
estate.
the fourth listing is like Delavan Real Estate.
Oh, sure.
Our property overlooks the mud.
With this former lakefront home, you now get malaria shots. All the mosquitoes live right here in the sewage pit right here in the front of the place. Is it still empty? Is the lake gone? We need satellite photos.
You can get affordable flood restoration in Delavan Lake, Wisconsin.
Yeah, because now they know how to deal with it. Now they're good. So, we're an hour in. Should we take a little break here and refresh?
No, 2 more hours before a break.
No,
Carry on.
This will take time. I'm gonna have to go to Wikipedia for this.
All right. For those of you enjoying the Great Radio Tiki Experiment, in order to keep your downloads at a reasonable size, we try to break at an hour. And this is normally where we'd play a song, but you know what?
Make your own song.
Make your own song right now.
Nessalicious. Good. Leave it. Disciplinarian. I'm like made for Hitler Youth. I'm got it now. Yeah.
That gibberish he talked was city speak, gutter talk, a mishmash of Japanese, Spanish, German, what have you.
The road crew. Yeah. Hell is something like that.
Oh, I'm so bored having sex with Brad Pitt.
I want titties rubbed in my face.
I was drinking Smittix all night.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Arrgh! Angry.
That's horseshit.
And that's a Robot Brad.
Little Robot Brad montage for you. You know, you can't say that we're going to run into any kind of royalty issues with that. That's all our
There
shit.
you go. Well, there was lifting from Blade Runner.
Less
little.
than 10 seconds.
That's fair use, sir.
Yeah,
Fair use,
we
okay,
got
that's
fair
true,
use
fair
in
use.
there. So
The estate of Brad might,
the Brad estate might get at us, but I over Christmas I went and threw down the $59 to get myself a Blu-ray player finally.
yes.
Just for
the anniversary edition of Blade Runner.
of the Blade Runner, just so that I could watch, because I'm tired of everybody getting on my shit about liking that version.
The original version?
The one with, there's two versions
There
with
are two
that,
versions,
but the international release of that version is my favorite. I think that's what it is. That
The international release of the director's cut? Or the
The one
international?
with the voiceover.
the one with the voice? There's two with the voiceover. They're
Okay.
very, very similar, and I think one of them has the horse and one of them doesn't have the horse.
The
unicorn. The unicorn. And that's the one I like. But it's hard to get, and all the purists.
Wait, you like the one with the unicorn? Or the
unicorn,
one without the
unicorn, and voiceover. That's what I'd like to try.
So you
to
like
get.
everything, baby. Just everything.
I got to have it all.
Everything.
I want. You know what? If I go to Potbelly, I get the big wreck. I get a big wreck, everything on it. I want my Blade Runner. I want voiceover, and I want unicorns. God damn it!
And hand shoots first. That's
He say you Blade Runner. Even now, whenever I go to a sushi place, 2, 4,
and some noodles.
Got the wrong guy, pal. I'm so sick.
Ridley's talking sequel.
Well, I read all those.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're shit books.
Yeah.
They're bad books, but the concept behind the book is okay. It's battery's dead.
Oh,
so.
I know.
The concept behind the book is actually okay. Like they go into a whole thing in that the first of the sequels, the first of the sequel books, about how
And it's a sequel to Blade Runner, not a sequel to the original story.
no,
right?
it picks up based on the movie, not
Right,
the
right,
Philip
not the
K.
original,
Dick,
right,
the Philip
okay.
K. Dick story. And the nice thing is, it's one of the few highlights of that series of books. It explains that it's not always like that in California. Like the original the movie occurred during the monsoon season, and that's followed by crazy hot dry Santa Ana season.
Worm sign.
Yeah, and then the whole thing is about how everything's covered in dust and there's sand blowing through the streets of Los Angeles.
Shai
20
Hulud, weirding modules. Yeah, I've read the book. I've read the book.
She has the weirding way.
I will kill him.
We call that one Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib.
His name's a killing word. Stop! Just stop! Because it just keeps going from there. It's got to stop.
That part's not in the book.
It's got to stop at some point.
Right, it's not in the book.
That part's not in the book.
The weirding ways in the book. All right, no, Scott.
Yes.
But not the module.
Not the modules or the word.
Killing word.
Killing word.
None of that stuff.
You're right. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. It's fine. It's okay.
And I actually don't think. I forgot the name of which of the Harkonnen guys, but I don't believe he says I will kill him in the book either.
No,
I know he's very boastful and braggy that he is going to kill him, but
He
it's
does-
not. But he doesn't specifically say I will kill him like that.
no. In the book, though, he does say that whole thing. Who's your Fremen? Who's your Fremen friend? A pet.
I'm sure
perhaps,
you've got
he'll
a
say all
copy
that
around here somewhere. I could flip through it and find the relevant passage.
stuff. Actually, no. That would be in my public library. This is the private library. This is the back office library. The studio library is
Back
not for
office.
public consumption.
What, you're okay with people knowing you have Dune?
Yeah, I'm all right with people having. People know I get high. It's like, what was doing it was Frank Herbert being really, really high and going. I'm thinking of cinnamon. Like, what if everybody in the world was mad about cinnamon? And what if cinnamon made you live forever and see through time? What would happen, man?
Saw the story. There's a documentary coming out. Somebody in the 70s with just this ludicrously ambitious version of it they were trying to do. It was going to have Salvador Dali as the emperor.
I could see that.
And it was just
I would enjoy Salvador Dali as the emperor.
And Dali's demands were like $100,000 a day, and the guy said, "Okay." It made it into pre-production. Actually, there's supposed to be a documentary coming about the whole failed effort that I'm looking for.
Really?
To
I didn't mind the Brian Herbert books. I thought they were going to be an abomination, if you will, and it turns out they were a good read. They were very pleasant. So, and I like the whole prehistory of the Butlerian Jihad and the start of the three families.
Stop
all right, sorry.
I was too afraid it was going to turn into the Simpsons Star Wars parody where it's all about political intrigue and that's it. Like there's no action whatsoever.
That was okay. It was all right. Now I watch all the Family Guy Star Wars and Star Wars parodies. In fact, I did the whole Robot Chicken night where I watched, the Adult Swim night where it was all Robot Chicken Star Wars parodies and then all Family Guy Star Wars parodies for like 7 hours. Brilliant TV.
7 hours?
It was a long time. I think they repeated
sounds like
it
an
once.
overload.
At some point, I got drunk. I was sitting here by myself.
Because I don't think there's 7 hours of material.
No.
That's why I'm saying.
But it was what they had for all night. I mean, it started at 8 and went till 1 a.m. So at some point, I know they repeated.
Okay. It's 5 hours.
Whatever.
How drunk were you?
No, I was back here. I was working on some stuff.
Daddy's working on
flipping
some
through
stuff.
his Dune, copy of Dune.
Got my Blade Runner book out.
Taking some cinnamon.
Got my cinnamon going. Alex was looking through my special metal tin collector's box.
That's where the weed is?
That comes with no. That comes with the Blade Runner. That came with the Blade Runner that I bought in the UK. It's in this little metal box, and it's got all
tin.
Yeah, and it's got all these.
It's not a box.
It's a tin. It's a tin. And it's got like animation cells and stuff in it, and posters. She goes, "Why does all this come with a movie, Dad? Isn't it just a movie?" I go, "You don't understand." Okay, someday when you're watching, your Bieber 25th anniversary collection crap, you know what? It's not fun to piss her off when she's not here. She doesn't like Bieber, and I do that just to annoy her. I go, you don't get it. This movie was important, man, and I got these posters and cards. She goes, well, did they put them in all the boxes or just this special one? Well, the special one's got these, but if you order the special one, you get this. So these aren't from the movie; they're from the box. And and she's being a shit to me, but it's true. She's right. She called me out. She called me a nerd, and that's fine. I bought it. I understand. So, but that said, what I was thinking about doing is putting them in a collage frame and putting them back here on the wall. So, see, I got I'm just my whole plan is to just fill the wall. I'm gonna have like this thing where it's all different size picture frames back here. That's my plan.
I wonder where you stole that idea from, Tom.
Pub in.
Oh, okay.
I have a picture of it. I showed you this last time.
My basement.
Not your basement.
I know I'm being a shit.
In fact,
to you.
I actually haven't been in your basement since you started the whole. You started the
basement's
collection.
red, though,
long
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
When you guys were there, I think I had about maybe 10. I'm up to 18 of them on the walls now.
See, but that's cool.
This is the,
and
the,
yours
the
is
dinner,
a theme.
dinner parties or
Yeah.
the banquets or whatever.
Banquet photos, panoramic banquet photos.
He has a specific criteria for those. There's only certain ones that make into
I
his
misspoke
collection.
with the dinner party. Yeah,
Well,
I did mean banquet.
If I
Round
didn't,
tables, right?
I'd run out of wall space pretty quickly.
See, I want to do that. I want to run out of wall space.
The criteria is round tables, and everybody has to be dead.
Is it? It has to be round tables.
No,
Go.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh no! Where I got the idea? This is the genesis of the idea. This is my favorite pub in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
See,
I've seen Applebee's that look like that. I mean,
that's not no. All right, first of all, that's Applebee's. This fucking Edinburgh. Okay, you want it, this? This is what
The
I.
Applebee's in Edinburgh.
There you go.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
And by the way, this is Tommy being serious in Edinburgh. This is my serious Edinburgh face. See? Being very serious.
You just look frowny.
Yeah, it was frowny.
It's frowny. They don't have my shepherd's pie.
Oh, they did. There was too many choices. I wanted to get certain one, but this one. But yeah, I mean, I walked in this pub and it was just nothing but little tiny pictures, not banquet photos, all around the wall, and then every once in a while a big one, like So that's what I'm going to do is very organically. I'm not pushing it. As I find ones that amuse me, I put them up. But the whole idea is eventually this space.
See, that's the reason for my criteria, so that I'm not pushing it.
Yeah, I don't want to just buy pictures for the sake of pictures, but
the
Blade Runner,
like in a weekend, Jeff could if he
could
really
fill it up.
if he put his mind to it, he could do it.
Yeah, it could be done. He could fill it up
pretty easily.
So,
pretty much my only criteria is a frame. An old frame has to be framed.
You're not framing them yourself?
No, those are old. All those frames came with all those pictures.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, see,
that would be part of it. Right?
That's why it takes so freaking long.
Oh,
they have lead too. That's why your Wi-Fi doesn't work.
Jeff's whole he's down there. Nothing gets through. You can preserve food down there.
People tend to think the ones with frames are actually worth something, so a lot of them are out of the price range that I'm willing to spend on this little project too.
See, all right, that's just people.
I did
being
go up
bastards.
to $100 for the one that was honoring Einstein, but I didn't win that one.
Ooh.
Was he there?
Yeah,
Was
Was he in the picture?
He's in the picture, yeah. Recognizable too. I mean, most of them little tiny
the
heads,
hair,
but it was
the hair.
It was a small enough gathering that you could. Hey, that's Albert.
That's his head.
I didn't win that one.
I actually genuinely feel bad about it because, I can see you bidding on it. And, damn, some other guy doing this same weird thing that I'm doing just wanted.
See, that was probably some Albert Einstein fan, though.
You think? I don't know. I think Jeff's tapped into some little very unique community.
But the thing is, it probably had Albert Einstein in the eBay title.
Of course,
so
of course
it probably
it
was an Albert. It wasn't just banquet photo, parentheses, with Albert Einstein. It was Albert Einstein banquet photo.
Hey, I'm just,
And he's actually playing dice.
with God.
All right. Well, I just totally lost something I was going to bring up, and it just slipped my mind.
Ways to reach us?
No. Oh yeah. Well, there you go, Maurice. Hey, don't
that's
don't
the
wait
second
for
segment.
me. Don't wait for me to get over my retardation. If I miss something, then you walk out. Now you got to go have a pee. Maurice is right. This is always the time to remind everyone about how to get in touch with the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. We've got our email address, radio@radiotiki.com. We've also got the Radio Tiki Fanboy Clubhouse, where people have been leaving us news stories and things. Now, the nice thing is it's a great place for me to pick up stories and links and stuff. The bad thing is, unfortunately, the world is different now than when we first started doing the show. When we first started doing the show, people would send us wacky stories and links and things.
Wacky.
And that's neat. That's all good. But now we live in a world where there's 10,000 talk shows, on it between 9 p.m. and 1 a.m. There's 7, 8 guys that have shows, and so one of the listeners sent me that story about the guy, the guy whose name was Bebop Zoobity Doo Wow Wow, whatever his name was. And I thought, that's really cool. That's clever. It would have worked if we had done the show that night, because the next day it was all over radio, all over television.
It was everywhere.
Everybody knew about Zebop Doody Boobity Wow Wow, or whatever his name was. And so the advent of the internet being used to help write jokes means that we can no longer, wait to do,
and
to
the
do
advent
shows
of
with
the
links,
internet helping to write news.
Yeah. So what I did was, before we started the show tonight, I said, hey, if you've got anything that you want to send us, we're doing the show tonight. So if there's anything useful or funny or wacky that you think we should have, send it along. Now the only thing is, I'm not sure if there's going to be any in the email, but there we go. See,
email
and listener mail came in while we were doing the show tonight. So let's see what we've got from listener B Horn. Hey, Radio Tiki, just saw on Facebook you're doing a live show. Looking forward to listening on Monday. I'll drink a beer or 3 to salute a new episode of my first and still favorite podcast. Tonight, not at work, probably. Tonight, not at... Oh, having a beer tonight, not at work.
Full stop.
Yeah.
Not at work, full stop. Probably full stop.
I like that you use the full stop. Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome.
That's so comforting.
Like a nice warm... Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Like an enema. So see, that was my plan, to let people know.
That's enema, warm.
Our listener mail got tagged as spam.
Really, by you?
No, it said spam in the title of in the subject line.
Maybe on yours, not on Tom's.
Yeah, mine. Oh well, I still use the squirrel mail that Crispy gave me years ago, so it keeps everything relatively clean anyway. So but I'm good with it.
Why?
Some of my preferred vendors that I like to get the email from are coming through as spam now.
Yeah, I have a couple.
But it's
as
okay.
well.
I don't just naturally kill the spam anywhere. I kind of like my spam, but
I enjoy spam sometimes. There's some tasty things.
D Kim invalid. D Kim signature header exists but is not valid. So it was a sender issue, probably, right?
Oh, got through to me, which is fine. That all works.
Got through.
I'll fix that.
It's nice to have Chris on site again.
Because Bays only gave it. Bays didn't even give it a score.
All right,
So.
that's probably why that's happening. I'll fix that.
And while we're at it, I want to personally thank.
As he pulls out a laptop.
Wow.
Just a random laptop sitting there.
He can fix it
Look
right from
at him
here.
Go.
You might have to, now that one's been closed, you might have to reboot it.
That's customer
just
service.
so that you know. Just so that you know, Chris. So. There was a couple of these that I was saving from the last show. From listener Idle Cycle. Tom. First off, it's great.
Tommy.
It's great to hear from you guys. Great to hear all you guys back together in the same room again. I'm actually late to the party since I only recently found out about the new schedule and all. There's no schedule. I used to check the Gertie website periodically, but there never were and still ain't any updates. I understand you moved the focus to the friend face, sort of, but a sort of note on the real site wouldn't hurt. Very good point. When we do a new show, we probably put some tag on the website. Anywho, as a longtime listener, I remember you asking for the album "Sensations of Tone" by GOL. That's Gods of Light. On one of the shows about 5 or 6 years ago. As luck would have it, I have meanwhile acquired a digital copy of said album, and I think you can find it on your favorite P2P sharing platform. I don't know if you still want it, since musical tastes change over time, and you're now into German spoken word rap and jazz. But if you do, send me a note. And I did, and he sent me along an album that I can no longer obtain, and I'm very happy with it. It's Gods of Light. And
so you got it. Was it on Mega Upload?
Yeah, it was one of those. Oopsie. One of those. In fact, let me just want to check.
Because you mentioned, favorite peer-to-peer site. So,
and he actually, this same listener helped me connect something that I didn't connect with when I found the song. There's a song that I love by a guy named Thomas D. called Liebesbrief. Means love letter in German. It's a great song. I can even play a little clip of it here.
No,
but,
please don't.
No, I'm going to.
Der Eulenspiegel.
It's a great little tune, right? It's German spoken word techno. But I couldn't figure out why I loved it so much. Turns out it's the same Thomas D. who co-wrote Lola Run Lola Run, and did all the music for Run Lola Run.
Does the D stand for Dolby? He's
No.
touring,
No,
He's coming through town.
Thomas
I
Dolby?
am so tempted.
If you know what, if you want to go, I'll go. When is he coming? I'll go with you.
I don't know.
I will absolutely go with you.
I don't know.
I want to see it.
I don't
If
know.
only we had a way to.
If only there was some way.
If you want to go see Thomas Dolby, I will go. I will go with you to see that. That would be awesome.
I found he put out a live album for like his 40th birthday, like special edition kind of thing. Then he did I Love You Goodbye on that, and so I downloaded that.
I Love You Goodbye. Even the kids love that song. So. Oh, and here's this is the album that Idle Cycle helped me connect with. You guys might be familiar with the song. This is Soma Holiday. Soma Holiday is the song that the lyrics are all taken from Brave New World. So I'll play a little clip, a fair use version of the clip. We'll do.
And there's your fair use.
Is that you?
That's me. That's me.
Good. I just went to Thomas
You gotta
Dolby's
hit pause
website
for 10 seconds, and then you can play another 4 seconds.
Yeah. The whole song's like this.
I left my glow sticks in my car.
No, we have to take Soma, man.
Yeah.
April 5th, Park West.
Ooh, that's a great place to see a show.
April 5th, Park West.
He came through. He was here in December. It billed as part concert, part lecture. I missed that
Nice.
one. I missed that one.
Lecturing on
Producing music,
Something.
whatever
I
he
guess,
wants.
Yeah, I guess.
He's
Thomas
a freaking
fucking Dolby.
Yeah, he's a
And-
freaking genius.
Inventing shit.
Yeah. When he said blind to me with science, he meant it. He did that. That's his thing. Hang on, let me see if I can find this Thomas D song. It'll sound amazingly familiar to you.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Wait a minute. Here we go. I know. It's,
That's his clicks, not my clicks.
no, they're mine. It's mine. I got that.
Click.
There we go.
Yeah, because I'm using Firefox. It doesn't make those clicky sounds.
HIJKL.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have it there. I gotta see.
Abkadefki Czechomanakorstu. What's it?
Yeah, it turns out that I should do that. See, there's my
I was
Thomas
drinking
Dolby.
Spitix
See,
all night.
there's
I
my.
find out just what this word can mean. I'll be the smartest bird the world has ever seen.
I broke my butt.
This
believe I don't
Sesame
have
Street
it.
moment brought to you by Robot Brad.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Check
thank
this out.
Christ.
Thank you. Here we go.
Oh yeah, instantly familiar to me.
Tell me you're not digging this.
I'm not digging this.
So is there such a thing as rhyming in German? Can you rhyme in German?
I think he just did.
Such a pretty language.
Of course, who am I to talk? The last song I downloaded was Wichita Lineman, Glenn Campbell.
Oh, there you go. Little Liebisch brief from.
Do you have any Glenn Campbell in there?
Hmm?
Glenn Campbell,
I have
Wichita
no-
Lineman.
No, I have
It's a
no.
great song.
No Glenn Campbell. Sorry.
He's got the Zymers and he's on a farewell tour. It's kind of sad, really.
Well, I was gonna say, I heard he was on a farewell tour, and I thought his Alzheimer's it was more advanced than that. Although I saw a horrifying thing in London, Johnny Winter.
Oh God!
I mean, and when I say horrifying, I mean it was like looking at. Do you remember the old man in the second Poltergeist movie?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was like that, except he had long like corpse hair.
My God!
And he comes toddling out. He can barely move. He can barely walk. The guitar is bigger than his chest cavity. I mean, he's collapsed in on himself, and he's got a giant. Do you remember when we saw Ministry and Al was wearing the big black cowboy hat?
Yes.
He had that cowboy hat, the big one with where the front comes down and the back comes down, and it was pulled down on Johnny Winter's albino head. and so he's basically this corpse with long white hair covered in this black 20-gallon hat, and then black leather vest, no sleeves, no shirt.
Yeah.
Just black leather vest. So you got to see like some of his old man parts.
Uh-huh.
That's and
Was
then
he any good though?
no. The thing is, I went with
Are
a
we still
friend of mine.
recording, by the way?
Yeah.
I need the little blue bars. It makes
Yeah,
it
makes you
it
comfortable.
soothes me.
There you go. I went with a friend of mine who's he's a big blues guitar nut. And you know the English guys, when again we were talking about this during the break, when they get into a hobby they take it really seriously, And so we had to go. We went to go see Johnny Winter for, I don't know, it was like a 7-pound ticket or something in a nice theater. That's Edgar Winter.
Oh, whoops. Thank you. How much of fucking Frankenstein am I going to have to get through before somebody says it's Edgar? Thanks, Tom. Thank you for being there for me, Tom. Thank you.
And they don't get along because of that.
Thank you, Tom. Thanks for being there for me.
Right. Anyway, so I went to this.
Not,
it was like sort of being
not
at the
like
Metro.
it was a completely obvious bit I was just doing there. Not like it was just.
You know what? Now you're doing like you're doing musician insider jokes. That's what, it was totally obvious, Tom. I meant that.
Come on.
But they bring him out now. What was Johnny Winter's big thing?
Free ride,
right?
Yes.
And was that? No, that was Easy Lover.
Come on and take a free ride. Yeah, that one.
And they played that, but it turns out he's supposed to be this blues legend, right? They had a backing band.
Yeah.
They had a backing band really backing him, like behind him, no lights on him, no lights on the band. And
that's hubris. That's arrogance gone wild.
Arrogance gone wild.
At the start of the show, very briefly introduced some of the members of the backing band, but there's nobody playing blues guitar. There's nobody playing lead guitar in that band. There's no guitar in the backing band. There's a bass.
Yeah.
There's some drums. There's some keyboard back there. Then, and it's the band behind him is really in the dark.
I played gigs like that back in my day.
Johnny Winter comes out, and the light on him is hugely bright, and he has to sit. Like, he can't stand even. He can't even stand up. So he sits on this chair, and then I noticed next to the drum riser, all of a sudden there's a guitarist there that wasn't there before.
Yeah.
Played with him note for note. So it was, clearly Johnny wasn't playing the guitar. So it was just, it was very sad. But that was my one and only Winter brother experience. I never got to see Edgar, who was on record saying, I did Frankenstein just so I could play every instrument ever.
This is what you call hubris. Not arrogance, hubris.
Thanks,
beyond that. Power people who just are so arrogant, they just don't care. They disdain
that spam problem.
accepted methods of doing things. They assume we're all stupid, including you. The press. They just assume that. That's hubris. That's unweaning arrogance. That's arrogance gone wild. Insane.
Radio Tiki keeping not George Washington. Harold Washington alive in our memory. That and that guy that painted a picture of him in his underwear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Which sold for 7 figures.
Yeah.
That was the same guy that did the art installation of the Madonna done with elephant feces.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There.
Yeah.
We raise our artists great here. We raise them good here in Chicago.
Yeah.
We got good artists. Are you still a patron of the arts, Jeff?
Yes.
You and the missus.
Yes. Saw a show last week.
Well, because you guys have moved into the big box now. You've been there so long that you're.
We just asked for it because it's chairs instead of just seats. Seat.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, it's like
box people.
Is it possible to get the box and the well? Yeah, we'll see. Okay, yeah.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. W. Yes, thank you very much.
The wife was quoted in the program in the first show.
Oh well,
these seats are comfy.
No.
I enjoyed the play, Mrs. Lincoln.
No, other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? Yeah. That's the line.
No, not the way we read it. Yeah. Well, what was her quote?
Oh, it was something, about,
John Mahoney
donating, why we, and it came out.
Why,
she read,
why we support the Goodman Theater?
Steppenwolf, actually.
I wasn't going to out you, but
Steppenwolf, fine folks there.
Fine.
Everybody's there.
Why we support Steppenwolf? Gary Sinise comes to our house for Christmas. Or Merry Christmas, Jeff and Jessica.
With the rest of Lieutenant Dan band? Or?
They play every
There's
gala,
been a murder
though.
Here. Huh?
The Lieutenant Dan band is at every gala they have. Is a fundraising thing. I'm not kidding. No.
He's local.
like I've mentioned before, I like looking at the swag levels, and there are swag levels where you get to have dinner with the artistic director, and
nice.
Not nearly.
Say,
not that.
What kind of patron do Mr. and Mrs. W need to be in order to get dinner with the artistic director?
10 or it's either 10 or 20 G. You can have dinner with the artistic director.
What? How far you got to go to get Malkovich to come over and say hi?
You just got to have some good weed, I think.
Yeah,
has nothing to do.
Yeah. Listen, I haven't chewed up a scene in almost 3 hours, so hi.
Malkovich.
Although they are small enough where to get your name on the little lucite thing on the wall to be a big enough donor, that's only $1,500.
You're in, aren't you? You've done it.
No, I have not done that. No.
Now, this isn't an annual thing. You just got to do that once in a while.
That's annual.
Well, annual to be a subscriber and be a supporter, but you don't need to do $1,500 a year. You just got to do $1,500 once to get on the lucite, right?
No, it's annual. They get quite a large donor base.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do quite well for themselves.
So it's not like getting season tickets at the Bears. Now that you've got the box, you don't always get the box.
No, yeah, we get the box.
For forever.
For as long as we want it.
That's cool.
They have seats now.
Yeah.
Those are
No,
theirs.
Is that like your seats? Those are your when you go, you always sit.
It's not like the Bears where they can resell them. I don't think is it right.
And it's not like the Bears where they play once a week. The show runs for 3 months, so those same seats belong to 90 other people on a different day.
Right.
Who's been in my seat?
So it's not.
But
it's not like you can go to see it every time. Like
no.
So
no.
Who's pitching tonight?
They have a package.
Who's on tonight? Oh, I don't like this understudy. Spare the plow again. Speed the plow again. Damn it.
No, our subscription series were the last Wednesday of the run. Just because that's where we were the first time, and we've never bothered to change it, really.
But last Wednesday of the run?
Yep.
A run is typically how long? 1 or 2 months?
Couple few.
Yeah.
Couple usually.
But by the time you get to that end, you're not getting your headliners. They've changed them out.
No,
right?
they don't do that in a 2-month run at a local at a theater like that. No,
you get a Mahoney to do 2 months on a show. Really? Okay.
You get a Malkovich to do 2 months on a show.
See, I thought they did like the first 2 weeks.
Mahoney, no, they do the whole run.
Really? All right. Well,
Mahoney had to pull out of this one before it even started.
They wouldn't be able to afford to pay him if they're only doing a week of the show.
Yeah,
and then pulling out and having to have another.
He had a death in the family, so he pulled out before the show even started. No, they do the whole run.
Oh, wow. Okay, I just thought that was like I kind of thought it was like a Broadway or a West End sort of thing where you get the big name for the first 2 months.
If the show were running a year, that might be.
Yeah.
But they're obviously they're swapping out every couple months.
Fair enough.
It's an interesting show. It was called Penelope. You know how Odyssey.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Homer's wife, right?
He's gone for 10 years. And
right.
There's
what was she doing? Yeah.
There's the marauding horde of 100 guys there trying to win her hand.
Yeah.
Well, we're at the point where there's only 4 of them left, and they just spend all day in lawn chairs in his emptied out pool.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's a great concept.
It is. Yeah.
No, wait. All her suitors, they died, right? I mean, they
killed off, and there's only 4 of them left.
Yeah,
and it's like one 30-year-old guy and just a bunch of old decrepit dudes. It's kind of funny. John Mahoney was supposed to be one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of amusing.
So are they because there's only 4 of them left? Are they like avoiding like trying to get her hand because they
know? No, they have to try every day, and it doesn't work. And you have to see the show.
Okay,
really.
Well, I'm intrigued.
Spoiler alert.
See, I thought
Odysseus comes home.
I didn't understand their whole subscription thing because I thought, if I could go on a StubHub and buy Jeff and Jess's tickets, when they're not using them.
No.
I don't think you can go to StubHub for
Steppenwolf.
No, I don't. I don't see much of a market.
Well, I mean, Steppenwolf, particularly on the last Wednesday of the run, you could walk up. I think.
Some shows are still sold out.
Like the whole run, the whole time.
Oh yeah, you get a Malkovich in there, and it sells out no matter what. God,
Really?
the last one he did was just shit. But
Well, he was fresh off his run as Galbatorix in the Aragon movies, so once you have that kind of power and cachet.
But Bill Peterson comes off of CSI, joins the Steppenwolf Ensemble, and does one of my favorite shows they did, a show called The Seafarer by Connor McPherson. Theater talk. We weren't expecting to go there tonight, were we?
How about that? How about that, kids? Theater talk.
So it's Christmas in Ireland, and on Christmas morning in Ireland, you get together with all your friends and you play a game of poker. Well, the devil shows up. Oops, because one of the people in the game kind of owes him a little something.
A soul.
Fantastic fucking show. I mean, I bought the book.
Really?
Yeah, it was that good.
So in the season ticket holder for at the Goodman Theater, this would be your Super Bowl. I got season tickets. I got to see them all. They're going to bring it.
Oh, God.
Well, if the Steppenwolf makes it to the playoffs, Jeff is guaranteed a chance to buy tickets for that show.
Wow.
No, the dodge I get is I can buy additional tickets before they go on sale to the public at a discount.
Sure.
Oh, wait, there we
So
go.
if I want friends to come who can't sit with me and want to sit somewhere else on some other day, hey, I'm set.
Well, if you've got a recommendation for a seafarer, with a Bill Peterson.
Well, it doesn't help when I see the show on the last Wednesday of the run to know if it's any good or not.
You know what? I saw something. It was fantastic. It's closed.
Yeah, you've got 2 days to buy some tickets and go
Tom,
see it.
if you can get there before Sunday's matinee, enjoy.
We are going to the Goodman, though, to see The Iceman Cometh, starring Brian Dennehy, who for some reason is in everything Goodman does these days, and Nathan Lane.
Really?
Runtime 4 hours.
There's going to be a huge break in the middle of that.
4 hours. We got a box seat for that, too.
Well, you should. You should also bring a change of clothes because you're going to be there forever.
The Goodman's one of your more upscale theaters, so they charge a good hundy for seats.
Yeah.
Except in the boxes that they claim are obstructed view for $30. I'm all over that.
When they say a claim obstructed
partial view,
have you
partial
because
view.
you're behind a light gantry or
no? It's the boxes on the side, so that we're behind the proscenium a little bit.
Proscenium. Mm-hmm.
So I can't see like a fifth of this stage over here. So it's a third of the price. Isn't that the greatest thing ever?
Well, for boxes, sure, why not?
But that's the reason I don't go to the Rosemont Theater.
And that one show that you go, the whole show is going to be at that fifth of the stage. They're going to screw you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be that's Dennehy's not as mobile as it used to be.
He's just going to sit there in that part of the stage the whole show.
Yeah.
I mean,
so box seats, that's your pro tip for the day.
He's traded places with Brimley now. He looks like Wilford Brimley from Cocoon. So I just saw him in that bird watching movie this summer.
The
big year.
Yeah.
I mean, how could you go wrong? It had Jack Black, Steve Martin, and the Wilson kid. And I thought this could be good.
And then you saw it.
Now, you know what? I was expecting a bit more wacky.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
But turns out the poignant was okay. I like the poignant.
I'm not paying for poignant. No.
I wish Steve Martin would cheer up a little bit because he's in a funk.
He needs his medication adjusted. I think.
Go watch him play the banjo.
Yeah.
Is he still
He's
pretty
still
upbeat?
Oh yeah,
He's pretty upbeat when he plays the banjo.
He tours?
He toured with the banjo.
He's into that more than he is into the comedy. So the comedy is the chore to him. The banjo is do what you love and you don't work.
He released an
day in
album,
your life.
right? Didn't he release a banjo album like this year?
Yeah, and
Nominated
toured.
for a Grammy. The album on its musical merits.
All right, loving Steve Martin, but again, we're talking now about banjo music. So
bluegrass.
It's
not bad. I've heard some of it.
I can't.
But that movie needed to be funnier. It should have been. It was billed as a comedy.
I was looking for
I
it.
don't know.
I was looking for it to be like a planes, trains, and automobiles. That's what I
Yes.
thought I was going to get. From
Right.
it. Didn't get it.
A little bit more wacky.
Danny and I were really excited. It was like it was like my second or third week back here. He had just moved from from Colorado, so we're like, oh, we'll get together. We'll have dinner. We'll go see the movie. It was good.
Yeah.
But the best part of it was we saw a preview for the Muppet movie,
Yeah.
which was coming out. So we went, well, there we go. We got a Muppet movie to go to. And then the Muppet movie was it was okay. They could have had more of that Hispanic shrimp guy, which I like. So,
He needs more Hispanic shrimp.
I need more Hispanic. I need more
Why is that
Hispanic shrimp
Hispanic?
bite.
I thought he was Cajun.
The shrimp?
Yeah, does that make sense? Cajun shrimp? Maybe
That would make sense.
It would make sense, but he's clearly got a Hispanic accent.
Ooh.
If only we had some
To
sort of
Wikipedia.
device. If only I had something where I could look up the fact that it is a Hispanic.
What's his name? Isn't it like Philippe or something like that?
It is Philippe, isn't it?
Which doesn't sound like a very Cajun name to me.
No, that
Philippe,
is.
Philippe is
would be
French. Yeah.
Oh, never. Oh, I was hearing Felipe, Felipe.
Pepe.
Pepe, that's it. Muppet.
Pepe the king prawn.
Pepe. There we go.
So he's not a shrimp either. So we're
He's a
completely
prawn.
off.
He has a Wikipedia page that'll tell you.
Well, I'm gonna grab a little audio of Pepe.
Pepe the king prawn on the Late Late Show, YouTube. Is that me?
That's the Tom.
Oh, that's Tom. Then I better stop mine because then.
Is there an origin story YouTube video in there somewhere?
I don't know.
That's really kind of a non-specific accent. I mean, it's
He was on Jimmy Fallon, and it was clearly Hispanic.
All right.
Because he was all Jew and can you do this?
It could be Portuguese. Then it would not be Hispanic.
I'm sure this is fascinating today.
See, I must have Jew.
All right, we'll see.
Oh no, I don't do that. Hang on.
Oh, that would be
Oh,
bad.
no.
No.
what?
Oh, hang on.
Don't click on
I
that.
almost closed a bunch of things.
So speaking of trailers, we've all seen the trailer for the Super Bowl commercial starring Matthew Broderick, right?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
I have not. What?
No.
What product is
It's
it?
for some car.
Honda, I think.
And what?
Well, he's in a bathrobe and he's in a he's in a hotel suite, and he goes over to the window, throws open the drapes, and says, "How can I be expected to handle work on a day like this?"
Oh. I have to fly to Dallas during the Super Bowl.
I'm sure. If only there was some sort of box where people pirate things. And
I'm going to just record it.
Put things that aren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, but I know that's all there. And Brad, bless his heart, he's trying to get me indoctrinated into society, and he's
Where have you been?
out of the
with
country.
the orangutans,
I believe there's some sort of society.
gorillas in the mist.
No, but there's a lot of stuff I've missed, right? And Brad went and found everything that I've missed that was important for the last 4 years, all on Netflix. Like he even created a list for me. He says, "Tom, all you got to do is when you get your Netflix membership, I've created stuff that you got to watch that you've missed for 4 years."
So Brad is your cultural concierge.
He's my concierge. He's my shopper. He's my shopper. And he well, actually, I thought he was getting a kickback from Netflix because he called me every day for like a week. Did you get your Netflix membership yet? Did you get Netflix? So I got it, and he set me up with a list of things I should watch, and that's fine. Series like a bunch of stuff on Adult Swim that didn't last very long, but was like friggin' hilarious. A lot of
You have to narrow it down.
Well, a lot of H. John Benjamin stuff. Apparently, H. John Benjamin got his ass in gear and did some stuff while I was gone.
A few things.
Yeah, and here I am loving H. John Benjamin before I leave, and nobody knows who he is except like me and Jeff. Well, us. We know who H. John Benjamin is.
I actually don't. Who is he?
He was the voice of the son on Dr. Katz. Oh. His Dr. Katz's son, Jonathan. No, Ben. His son Ben. Anyway. Great voice guy, great cartoon voice guy. Does all the shows that we like. Does a lot of the Squiggle Visions, all the Squiggle Vision shows.
Voice of Coach McGurk.
Yeah, he was the voice of McGurk on Home Movies. And then while I'm gone, apparently he does some live action stuff on Comedy Central. He did a show called not Major. Oh, what's it? Oh God.
Yeah, whatever.
On Adult Swim, he had like a 12 episode, 15-minute series on Adult Swim. Really raunchy that apparently I love.
I don't know. Apparently, I do. I tell myself I do, but I don't believe that son of a bitch.
I gotta lay off the Ambien.
One iota.
I'm boozing right now.
See, yeah. But anyway, Brad got me a list of stuff because he's it was actually from a couple of these shows how we would reference things culturally, and I would go, hey, "What's that? Who's Zoe Deschanel? I don't know who that is."
She's adorkable.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, and but anyway, since I've been watching some of that stuff, trying to catch up, I found that it's not the same as getting it live. So I will record the Super Bowl, as I did when I lived in England, because it would come on at 1:00 in the morning.
Sure.
I record the Super Bowl.
Dun, dun, dun,
oh, by the way, over there, you know what you get? Because there's no commercials on the BBC? You get a blank screen during the Super Bowl that says, we'll be back in 3 minutes or 4 minutes. And I'm like, all the good fucking commercials are happening right now, and I'm not going to get to see any of them. It's just not the same seeing it recorded. I can even try to avoid the score and and actually enjoy the game.
They'll tell you on the plane.
Yeah,
they're going to tell me, and I'm going to Texas. And they're fucking crazy about football there anyway.
Yep. Do you still have the YouTube up? Because it's a 10-second clip, and it's all over YouTube, officially.
Oh, Matthew Broderick?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hang on a minute. I think I can grab that.
Yeah.
So it's nice that Radio Tiki can do YouTube.
It's not even pirated.
Wow! If it's on YouTube, it's legal.
What are we looking for,
Matthew Broderick, and you'll probably
That's the Google, not the YouTube.
No, I start with the Google because then I'll get it. So
YouTube.
There it is.
YouTube does the completion. So if you just type Matthew Broderick, it will
I got it.
Get you where you want to go.
It's 10 whole seconds long. Not a whole thing.
Let's relax.
She's not gonna actually. Oh, she's not gonna show it. She's not gonna show it.
Yes, she will.
Nope.
No, I guess
she's not gonna show it.
She's gonna tell you.
She just did the commercial.
She's gonna tell you. She's not gonna show you.
She showed that picture like for the fourth time. You could tell it's a low budget shit.
You're right. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
It would be awesome, but it's not real.
We've just given that girl more. There it is.
It?
Third down.
Oh, there we go.
And they couldn't do it because isn't Jeffrey Jones still in jail?
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And they'd have to find Mia Sarah somewhere as well. She's like disappeared off the face of the earth.
That's it.
I got to do that again.
And see, those are all different. And it's got the little yellow song there, too.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. That's something to look for.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, and then there's Ferris Bueller's sequel, script leaked.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yes. I don't think so. I enjoyed that.
It's nice that we all get together and just sit around a table
Watch YouTube.
and quietly contemplate and reflect on our day. Isn't it great that we can do that? Everybody, deep cleansing breath, and then 3.5 minutes of contemplative silence.
First of all, it was less than 10 seconds.
It's like being alone together.
Brad was asking because I got a chance to meet Steve Dahl, and Brad and Chris were like, "Did you tell him about the show? Did you talk about the show?" No. Because
don't you think though he's control freak enough that at some point during his various travels around this it's been mentioned to him once.
What, this show?
Yes.
No,
Not by me.
No, not by you, but just once, sometime, somewhere, listen to these assholes rip you off.
No, because it's never been billed
Signed Jeff.
it's never been billed as a ripoff. Yeah. Signed Jeff.
Yeah, because
Hey, get to listen to these assholes ripping you guys off.
I'm the one with the deep voice.
No, but it just didn't.
What do you think?
It didn't seem right to bring it up.
Do you
in
need
any way
another
at all,
producer?
so, yeah, okay, apparently not. You're going to start seeing more of them disappear, I think.
Yeah, there's some fat that needs to be trimmed in that outfit.
Well,
There's like 8 people that run that show, right?
Yes.
We don't even have 8 people.
Yeah, we don't have that.
That's ever been on the show, I don't think.
The thing is, bless his heart, he's trying to keep the staff working in an era where the radio show is
Bless his heart, yes.
destroyed.
That is
and
a noble goal.
It's a noble thing, but when you're not earning any actual money and then trying to employ a staff, it's always amusing to think what would happen if we charged for Radio Tiki even like a quarter.
I'd stop doing it.
Yeah, it's like just the nightmare that would go along with that. And he somehow figured out a way to charge people $10 a month for a show. Now, I mean, he does a show every day, and it's at least 2 hours.
Okay.
Professional
Yeah,
quality.
And it's worth it.
Okay.
I mean,
Things we can't be
But
bothered with.
you know what? But you know what? The difference between what we do and professional quality really isn't a whole lot, really.
certainly not when you listen to the crap that Chris Hardwick is putting out.
Yeah, when you look at some
Jesus
of the other
Christ, he's
some of the
still
other
around?
professional shows.
I had opportunity to have a rental car.
Yeah.
That had the Sirius. Dave Kendall's still around.
Yes.
Oh,
the break.
I'm Dave Kendall.
Right now, we're missing DJ Bueller on the XM.
I was digging the first wave channel.
Yes, that's the DJ Bueller's on.
Wait.
I listened to Lithium
DJ
I was thinking
That's what
about
I listened
renewing
to.
my Sirius
because we have a company car that I get to do test runs in,
Yeah.
and it's got
Sirius.
so
Yeah, right.
so I flip around the
Sirius
station.
XM, they're the same thing now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's
now
what I
they
mean.
are. Yeah,
but,
they are now.
So it's just one service. I know I'm a shareholder still.
Yeah, I think it's actually called Sirius XM Radio. I think now.
Yeah. No, in fact, my shares all just jumped because all of a sudden they're announcing that we're going to get dividends. Like, oh, look at this! So hold the stock for 4 years, and I get a dividend finally.
They
isn't
found
it?
some change under the cushions.
Yeah, of every car. No, I'm happy with Sirius XM, and the whole Howard Stern thing worked out. The gamble worked out. The fact that terrestrial radio is eating itself is working out. So
It's amazing how regular radio is just dying.
I mean, there are literally
rapidly, not just dying, but really rapidly dying.
There are literally 5 or 6 entities in America that they're no longer actually interested in running radio as a business. And this is not me getting this from radio people. I've read this in like the corporate trade magazine. So it's not like DJs complaining. There are guys that are actually competing with each other just to collect small market radio stations. So like, all 5 of the stations in, Sioux City, Iowa can be owned by one entity, and it's legal. And so somebody goes, well, Citadel has agreed that we're going to take over Iowa. And so CBS will leave Citadel or whoever it is alone. And that's it. So if you live in Sioux City, Iowa, all of your radio comes from one place, from one corporate resource. And then it's run by they have one DJ in Arizona who will record the show, and then they insert the music, and the music is picked by the people meter. So it's all brilliantly imploding. So that's why I continue to be a shareholder on fine things like Sirius XFM. So I'm happy with it.
DJ Bueller.
Yeah,
7:00 Saturdays.
All right, because I used to listen to Radio 6 all the time. And they would play all that stuff.
I don't know what.
In fact, Dave Kendall used to have a show on Radio 6, so I need to find some good alternative resource. So I'll go with that.
But speaking of TV shows, have you watched the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I have. It's mean. I'm not Mr. Sensitive or anything, but it's mean. It's angry mean.
But it always devolves into chaos by the end of the episode.
And that that's like watching fuck, now I can't remember the name of it.
By the way, your dad, he was a Nazi.
Hmm?
That was a brilliant episode of that.
Of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. See, am I wrong to say that
One of
it's
the dude's
mean?
uncle was a Nazi, and everybody was trying to keep it from him until they pissed him off at the end of the episode. Oh, by the way, your uncle, he was a Nazi.
It's like Seinfeld, but like they have no redeeming social value. I mean, Seinfeld, they're mean too, but because it's New York and it's okay, I guess. But
so in Philadelphia, it's okay.
But Philadelphia, it's they don't even have like the veneer of
social graces.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They don't bother to get on in common society with ordinary decent folk.
No. So that's I like that show.
I mean, because I used to watch everybody used to call the young ones brilliant, and there's some good comedy in there, but I can't watch the young ones for the same reason. It generally starts out horribly mean. Now, when it does get to the chaos bit, it's very funny.
But they're usually mean to each other.
Yeah.
And that's okay because they are all.
Then it's okay.
But usually, like if it's somebody else that's involved in that, I don't know. It just. I don't know.
All right, I'll have to give it a go. Honestly, I've only seen 2 episodes. One was one where they were crawling around through ductwork in the building. Something was lost, and they were crawling around in the ductwork, in the air vents and stuff.
Well, sure, they were the kidnappers, or they were.
Yeah, there was
hostage.
kidnappers or something. Yeah, there was
hostage.
Yeah, saw that. Yeah. And then there was one where was he dressed as a corpse for some reason? Danny DeVito.
I haven't seen that episode.
He had a lot of makeup on, like he was going to do a TV show. He was going to do a TV show appearance, and he went to somebody that did dress dead bodies for makeup, and so he looked he looked a lot like a dead body.
No, that's funny.
That was okay.
That's funny.
That's some funny shit there.
Yeah.
So no, I haven't seen it. I don't
know. I guess maybe I don't know. It just says a lot, but I find it funny. There's always some there's the one time they got addicted to crack because they wanted to be on welfare.
All right, now see that's funny. I can appreciate that.
And then then a few episodes later, they're sitting there, and then somebody was smoking crack, and D and what's his name? There's like, what's that smell? What's that smell? No, that's crack. That's definitely somebody smoking crack.
That's definitely. All right. You know what, Chris? Brad hit me with a lot of recommendations of things that I've appreciated since I've been back. I will give the Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's on Comedy Central every night. So it's pre-Watershed, so it must be okay.
It's on Comedy Central. It's on CIU. It's on FX. I mean, it's like. I guess a lot of TV programs now hit syndication, and it's everywhere. It's like Big Bang Theory. You can't swing a dead cat on the cable channels without hitting a Big Bang Theory episode.
Yeah.
Now. So,
you know what? I've never seen How I Met Your Mother, but now I can start watching it every day now. So
you can see the entire series in 1 week.
Really?
No.
Oh, because
my timing
apparently I need
my timing and delivery were off on that one. I apologize.
Apparently I need to catch up. Apparently it's the thing, and
it's pretty amusing.
How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
It's all right.
It used to be better.
Seasons 1 through 4 were great, but then.
All right, so what should I be watching?
Big Bang Theory, right?
Yeah. I've seen that. I got that. Yeah, I'm good with that. What else?
That's it. Everything else is crap.
No, no, because we watch Modern Family. We watch that. That's our show.
I can't watch that show.
It's great. I love
Storage Wars on A&E, man.
Oh my God.
No.
Here's what I did one night. I sit back here in the studio because this is our office as well.
Yes.
And so I've got the TV all set up and everything. And it was one of those nights during Christmas where just everything during Christmas holiday, everything was shit. There was nothing good on. It was all reruns. It was after Christmas, so there wasn't even Christmas specials. So I put on it was a series of twofers. So it was like Two for Tuesday on the Learning Channel, TLC. I got Hoarders.
Oh, there's a sad show.
I got Extreme Hoarders.
Yeah.
So
even
Hoarders,
worse.
yeah, Hoarders, Extreme Hoarders, and then the Intervention Show.
Yeah. Oh
Wow.
boy.
Wow.
There's some, at that point you're just appealing to the people who are alone on Christmas just to push them over the edge. To cut lengthwise and not across.
Christmas time.
I was trying to figure out why I was so attracted. I mean, here, I know we're doing a radio show, and it's not a visual. This was me. This was me. This is the exact position I was in watching this.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 hours.
No, Storage Wars has nothing to do with that. Those are people who go and bid on storage lockers and find riches inside.
And
their colorful personality or whatever.
I enjoy the Storage Wars. I've seen it. The issue I have with Storage Wars is the whole concept I enjoy.
Daryl's
I like
a
the
douche.
idea. It's the fact that the people on the show are actual dickheads.
Yes.
Like, they're just complete douchebags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
the only person on the show with any redeeming quality at all is the wife of the guy that runs a shop that resells things.
Yeah, Brandy.
And she just runs around going, "Why do I do this? Why do why am I hanging out with these fucking guys? Could you just kick Dave's ass?" There's this guy Dave.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like he's Jeff. He exists.
Hey, now, wait a minute.
Jeff exists to be our foil. Dave exists to do nothing but, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fuck that guy up.
But they do it to each other.
Jeff does it to be funny. This guy just does it to be a dick. Just an absolute dick.
Well, they all do it to each other. I mean, he does it. No, they all do it. They all do it to each other. They plot out every episode.
I mean,
I'm gonna bid here, so fuck with them, and then
it's clearly set up like WWF. Who gets to win this episode? So
Yeah.
Now, have you seen the Hardcore Pawn?
Don't like that one at all.
No, I don't like it at all either. But I watch it. And,
is that on True or is that on Current?
That's called an addiction, Chris.
That's true. See, what it is it's first on some other channel, and then True TV trashes it and dirties it up a bit, and then they put it on.
Right, but the Hardcore Porn's on True.
Yeah,
right?
it's on
They
True.
have a whole bunch of shows like that.
That are all rip-offs of everybody else. Yes.
Yes.
But basically, every episode of Hardcore Pawn is somebody coming in the store and basically yelling at them to give me my money, and then
give me my money.
It's set in Detroit, by the way.
It's set in Detroit.
Oh.
And not the nice part of Detroit.
Do people come in with guns?
Not the nice part of Detroit. The nice part of Detroit being the 5 feet around Joe Louis Arena.
Yeah.
No, it's. I watch it just because it's watching a car wreck.
Yeah.
Because everybody you can tell people are just desperate for money, and they come in there and they don't get the money because I'm not going to give you $1,000 for your fox coat. So
your possum skin coat.
I looked it up on the library computer, and it says I can get $1,000 for this on eBay.
No, not even that.
Go sell it on
only
eBay.
if it was a 1945 special edition.
No.
That's you're imparting a level of class that does not exist with this group of people.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Detroit.
Yeah, go to the scene in Trading Places where Dan Aykroyd in the Santa suit tries to sell his watch to B.B. King. Says here it's $5. Burn my fingers. Is it like that? Yeah. Okay. Rolex. Here it's worth $5.
And the people who work in the shop are hyper super sensitive that they're on television. So the daughter's it's
it's really
the daughter skanked up.
No, it's just very. No, it's just they're all hyper. It's all very exaggerated, and I'm still trying to figure out whether or not the customers act the way that they do because they know they're on TV. I'm still trying to figure that out, or if that's just the way they are. Like people just coming in and demanding money. No, you're going to give me that amount for my whatever it is guitar. Like some kid came in with his friend and wanted like $100 for a guitar because they needed to get the money to have a DNA test on some girl that one of them might have gotten her pregnant.
Baby mama test.
Oh my god,
man, dude! If we keep these in the sealed envelope, we can get on Maury.
So the wife and I,
You're not going on Maury, are you? No.
It has to do with Maury. So I don't know if I've mentioned this. Yeah. I mentioned Wilmington earlier in the show. We've discovered the best hamburger, hot dog, beef, whatever place ever in the history of the world, and it's in Wilmington, Illinois.
Okay.
So like on a Sunday afternoon when we want like a half-hour drive, we'll go there for lunch. And it was the best Sunday once. We just went there for lunch and stayed for like 45 minutes after we were done eating because Maury was on and they were doing DNA tests and lie detector tests. And there were no words spoken. We just sat there and just watched. It was quite nice. I enjoyed that.
Jeff and Jess holding hands across the table at some greasy spoon in the middle of bumfuck.
No, it's not greasy spoon at all. It's very clean. It's very nice.
With Maury,
I meant that in the traditional sense of the word.
Okay.
It didn't, greasy spoon.
It's actually one of those places where you have to wait like 15 minutes for your hamburger because they have to go back to the vat and get the fresh ground beef and put it on and make it fresh for you.
Is that like the place where John Cusack worked in Better Off Dead with the guy from Porky's?
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't remember.
I
honestly don't remember that.
I'm the only person keeping John Cusack movies alive? Or
no.
Okay.
No.
Because I even sat my daughter down and I tried to show her like John Cusack clothing over the years. I said, "Now see, this is Better Off Dead, John Cusack, and here's Say Anything, John Cusack,
the trench coat,
and you're right, exactly. Here's the trench coat, John Cusack. Oh, you know what? You might if you go back to the shirt thing, he had the leather jacket. It was a mistake. Here's the High Fidelity, John Cusack, and Alex goes, Daddy, this is all the stuff you wear. Yeah, Daddy's stuck. Daddy doesn't. Now Daddy's 40 and he's done. Daddy's done having a fashion sense outside of work. So, this is what I'm going to choose to wear from now until I die. Okay, so if you're looking for clothes for me for Christmas, these are the trousers I like. This is the shirt I like. There you go. Here's the Converse I like. Done.
Isn't he making an Edgar Allan Poe movie? So you want to make sure.
Well, he's older now.
Make sure that's excluded from the fashion list.
I like Edgar Allan Poe. I like it.
You may not like the fashion.
I like the poetry.
Lots of spats.
Spats are coming back, man. I gotta invest in amalgamated spats. All right,
Spats Inc.
We've gone an hour and 10 on this. People are going to complain about the download size again. So why don't we hold up here? We talked briefly about the possibility of getting together February 25th. Is that a Saturday? Can we maybe pencil that in the diaries?
I can definitely.
If there's a Friday or Sunday
you
want to do, that's fine with me.
Well, if Brad can do something, we'll try it. But otherwise, I'd like to do Saturdays. My whole bitch fest on email was just that I try to get something with my wife. And I said to her last week, I go, I'm telling the guys I got these 2 Saturdays. Is that okay? And she goes, yeah, that's fine. Then she comes up with, oh, I've booked us for something on the next one. So if you can't do it, then that's what we're doing. I'm like, fuck. So I just had a huge collapse.
Yeah,
so, I just freaked out on her.
Well, as long as that's taken care of.
It is. We're working that out. So we're seeking counseling.
Kids.
We're seeking counseling. So. She has a legitimate point, with me traveling places like Dubai.
And having her be in the UK for how many years?
Yeah, you know what? How long am I going to have that hanging over my fucking head?
How long were you there? Multiply by 3.
God damn it. That's like 15 years.
I'm angry.
All
right.
You, sir, are an inclined plane wrapped around a...
God damn it. Fuck. All right. Well, you're enjoying the Great Radio TV Experiment. Thanks for checking up on us. Thanks for still listening. We know there's quite a few of you out there that remind us to do a show once in a while, including the lovely Mrs. Jeff, who is also a member of the Radio Tiki Fanboy Clubhouse. Yeah, your wife's a contributor in the
on the friend face.
Yeah,
I know that.
The friend face.
So, but she's
the one who breaks the news that we're doing a show usually, isn't she?
Well, she does it with the tick.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, Jess will just put out there, tick.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, that's Jess saying either we have to do a show or we're about to do a show.
No, I'm pretty sure that means I'm on my way to doing a show. Or I've told her that we're doing a show, and I don't know.
That's her confirmation.
I don't
code.
speak to her very much, so
No, you just hold hands in burger joints and watch Maury. We did this when we were 30. We did it when we were 40. We did it when we were 80. This is so lovely.
I don't think that's going to be around when they're 80. At the
No, it'll be somebody else.
No,
when they're
Maury
80.
will be like, they'll like.
It'll be paternity bot 400.
Or it'll be Maury's head on a
the
robot.
No, it's gonna be Bieber.
In this episode, the woman was okay if the dude actually did cheat with the teenage girl that they brought in, that they got off the street. She'd be fine with that. The marriage could go on. But if that was his kid, forget it. It's over.
The cheating's okay, but once you make a kid, it's not okay.
Yes, with the 19-year-old girl they took in off the street.
Somehow, I could see the sense in that.
Either way, he stuck it in.
What she's saying. What she's saying is, I can understand him tapping that. But then if
he doesn't pull out in time,
exactly. If you tap that and then I got to be responsible for it forever. Like if you tap that and then we can't get rid of her because she's got your child, you got to get out.
There are people in this world that would probably like an arrangement like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see. I could understand.
Nobody in this room, of course.
No. What I say is I sense the logic. I'm not agreeing with the logic. I sense the logic.
Terribly flawed logic.
I sense what she's saying.
Oh hell no!
Oh, no, that that ain't my baby. So, all right. So this is a great Radio Tiki experiment. We'll probably be back in a couple of weeks. Brad will be back from Boston. We'll do a show again relatively soon. Until then, be sure to check us out on the Radio Tiki friend page on Facebook, Radio Tiki Fanboy Clubhouse. It's also radio at radiotiki.com. And a couple of listeners did have a good suggestion about they do check the old website at radiotiki.com. We can just change the thing that says when we've done a new show. So. Is that you, Maurice?
Sorry, yeah, that was me. I was accidental.
Oh, hey, do you have the bliss?
I'm looking for it.
Oh, let's see. If you got the bliss, I can slow the hell down and we can put that in there. So, although I guess it doesn't really matter.
Everything's on YouTube.
Huh? Yeah,
music is on YouTube.
Pull up YouTube and follow your bliss.
That doesn't need to be done, doesn't it? We can do that.
No, not us. The people listening. Make
your
own playlist.
Yeah,
we covered this already.
That's right. So until we talk to you in a couple weeks. Well, there you go. Maurice got it anyway.
You got to fill 2 more minutes.
No. He'll fade it out. It's really just more for tradition at this point, isn't it? In fact, we could probably even get around the fair use if I end it right now. So thanks for listening. We'll be back in a couple weeks. Good night.